Alright, and we're up and running. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to King of the Castle. I want to preface this with, or preface, I don't know what the fuck the term is. I want to say, first of all, look, only a little late, okay? Only a little late. I want to start this off with saying that I've been very excited to stream this game for a while now. Some of you were around for when we decided to play this for the first ever community game night in the Discord server, and it was a lot of fun then. But that was the, like, party mode, where you have, you know, people in the room or on screen share in a call, like Jackbox works. But this time, we're going to be doing the chat integration version of the game, which is... I don't know which is, like... The game feels like it was really built well for both modes, but I'm curious, did they first mean for this to be like a streamer game or a party game? I don't know, but it works great as both. One second. But this is King of the Castle. If you don't know, it is a more recent release of a game. It is also similar in vein to Jackbox. Again, I will compare to that, because at least in the party mode, you have everybody join through the web browser or on their mobile device normally, but for the chat integration feature, you know, we're not using any of that. Also because the chat integration has no limit, no user limit, which is nice. When did this game come out? Back in March, so still pretty recent, I'd say. I didn't hear about it until just a couple months ago, but it's really fun. And basically, I'm the Monarch, and you are all of the, how do I want to describe this? How do I want to describe the game? I'm the Monarch. Everyone else, all of you fine individuals, are nobles of the council, and get to vote on things to happen, which may benefit or not benefit one of three factions, which you will be randomly assigned to. No, not peasants. You all have positions of power today. Okay. So collectively, we still all rule over the peasants. Okay. Okay, don't worry now. No one's peasants in here. So, I want to also say, if you own the game on Steam, you can customize your character. You have to do it by launching the game, customizing your character over here, and then you join with chat, and then it works. If you don't own the game, you're going to get assigned a randomly generated character, like, visually speaking. But also, if you own the game on Steam, which I believe it's on sale right now. Yes, it is. It's 20% off. It's only $8. So, if you own the game on Steam, not only do you get to customize your character for all the different factions that exist in the game, but also, you get Twitch drops. We have Twitch drops today. I need to see which drops are going on right now. Let me see. I think it's Twitch drops for the... what are they? For Chiefs of the North, I think? Let me check. Drops and rewards. You might already see it on the top right of the screen. What is the drops? I think it's for Chiefs of the North. I'm pretty sure it's... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this outfit. And this color scheme as well. Not the greatest outfit, but still, it drops nevertheless. And let me close this out. Right. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the game. Monarch name, dynasty name. So, of course, Monarch Nano of the... what dynasty? Let me turn off this. There we go. Monarch Nano of the... what dynasty? Thoughts and opinions, chat? Of the... I've got an idea. Thoughts and opinions on Monarch Nano of the dumbass dynasty. No, not the carrot farm dynasty. We have carrot farms in the kingdom, but we aren't one of them. Okay. I think Monarch Nano of the dumbass dynasty sounds rather nice. Not king, not queen, Monarch Nano. And play on Twitch. Stream on Twitch, and your viewers can join your game simply by typing in a chat. Players who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Alright, choose the regions. We get to select 3 of these. So, I usually like playing with Counts of the East. They're these kind of like dark vampire-looking guys. The Counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. So, they're a little bit suspicious. The Barons are the brash rural lords famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. The chiefs are honorable warriors. The grandees, adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god, so very religious people. Patricians are the capitalists, motherfuckers. Wealthy seafaring merchants, noted for their cleverness, skill, negotiation, and ornate masks. So let's say Counts of the East. I like playing with patricians of the coast. They're pretty fun. I like capitalism. We gotta have a little bit of capitalism in this kingdom. And what else? Barons are chiefs, I think. Let's go ahead and do chiefs. Warriors renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. This sounds good. Chiefs, counts, and patricians. Alright, begin. Alright, chat. Type !join in chat to join the game as a noble. And here, I should say it on the overlay. Oh, if you didn't select he, her, she, them, then it's just going to not give you the option. So look, they, them. You should have... I think you might be able to reselect it if you would like. You got added to the counts. Lucky son of... I mean, you can force yourself to join the counts if you actually typed it. Yeah, you can. If you own the game, you can choose which team you would like to join into. Okay, I'm just typing out a pinned message. And there we go. Had to put that up there. Alright. I'm gonna wait a minute to see if anybody else wants to come on in. The game works a little bit better when there's, like, actually... So, it works good if there's one person on each region. I keep forgetting the names of these things sometimes, of each region. Or, if there's two, or then... If there's enough people, it just doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I'm excited for this. You and your shiny name. Customized characters. Good evening, Mikhail. Good evening, Orion, Ori, Ozzy, Tara. Let me take a look over here. I'm just making sure the... God damn it. Okay, let's make sure if these overlays are working correctly. I can't see it myself. What does the overlay look like? Are you guys seeing it over on the left side of the screen? I don't know if it's going to work on mobile. So, you'll just have to see. My condolences to the mobile viewers if you can't join the game or something. Alright then. For the follow, welcome down the rabbit hole. It really just completely disregarded you typing in he. What the fuck? Huh, okay, that's interesting. Let me take a sip. I thought so. I thought they would just be able to join but not have the extension. That's a little unfortunate, but mobile Twitch sucks. So, I mean... Capitalized? I mean, it shouldn't be, because... I mean, maybe. It doesn't like the capitalization. Alright, so I have to do a little bit of explaining since a lot of you are new around here. First of all, with the extension you can see whatever you need to do for your region to win the game. However, that's not selected yet. We'll figure it out soon. We have authority, treasury, stability in this kingdom. If any of these drop to 0, I lose, which is the most boring way to lose the game, and I'd advise against that. That's, like, actually the least interesting way for me to lose the game, is to just have one of these drop to 0. Here's the chiefs, counts, and patricians' different values in trade, farming, military, faith, and defiance. And if the defiance value... The game might explain this, but if defiance goes above both the number of authority and stability, that means if I've pissed off any of these 3 regions enough, they can riot, per se. They can try to fuck my shit up by just... you know, rioting, or whatever the actual phrase is, I don't know. But that would require defiance, in this case, to go up to, like, 6, or whatever authority and stability are up to later. So, let's start off the game by overthrow the king. Exactly. How do you hope this kingdom will remember you? So here's where I get to choose my win condition. Or rather, one of my first required win conditions. It's not like, oh, if I choose this, the military goes up, I win. Easy. No. This game is extremely favored in the region's favor. So, this game is biased in the region's favor, so you are all more likely to win than me. But you can't win together. Only one of your 3 regions may win, so there's going to be a little bit of infighting. That's normal. The infighting is completely normal. So, increase military, stability, authority, farming, trade, or faith. I usually do stability or authority. I think this time around I'm going to go with authority. I think I've always done stability. As the greatest monarch who ever lived, goal authority. You're the type who likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you? You focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. So, my first step is increasing the authority of the kingdom. You can see the little crown icon right there. Council introduction, of course. Let me meet the councils. Chiefs of the North. Good evening, Mikhail. Alright. Hello, Terra. Patricians. Hello, Ozzy. Alright. Now, coronation, blah blah blah, all the initial day 1 stuff. Alright, what must I do? Council decides what happens at your coronation. Of course, because I would never have a say. So, chat, this is where I'm pretty sure... I don't know how the voting works. I don't know if that's through the extension or commands. However, you're going to have like 30 or 60 seconds. I don't know if you just type the letter or if it's a command, but... What kind of coronation should be held for the new monarch? I'm in the way. I have to move myself. Ah, shit. I actually have to, like, move myself for this stream. This is a problem. I didn't think this would be a thing. Shit. How do I... Where's my source? Here. There we go. And goodbye. Okay, where do I put myself? Right... Shit, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This should be fine. Well, I'm tiny now. The real NanoBunTV. Look how small I am. This is fine. Alright, so shall we host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine? That would cost me a lot of money. But it would increase stability. Or force the commoners to swear a blood oath. Authority up, stability down. What the fuck? No thanks. You know, that would benefit me, but that's a little fucking weird. I don't know about that one. Even though that's, you know, increase of authority, that's kind of what I need, that's a bit fucking weird. Throw the monarch into the river. We always do that one. Stability up, authority down. Troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield. Military up, authority down. I'm going to veto D. D is not an option. It would be funny, but that's what we did last time. Anyways, go ahead and vote. Type exclamation point vote A, B, C, D. There you go. Chat, you got another 15 seconds. Hurry up. And that's it. That's said and done. Well, I'm getting thrown into the river. I see how it is. Alright, let me get changed out of my nice robes, at least. Tossing me into the river with a cheer. I'm gonna spend my own money on it. Pretty... Oh yeah, and all of you, by the way, have individual amounts of money that you'll be able to spend later, but don't run out of that, because it's not the easiest to get back. End season. Alright. The Counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Nano wears the crown. Alright, vote, quick. Vote A, vote B, vote C. Which way would you Counts like to win? This is only applicable to the Counts right now. Lower own defiance, raise stability, raise authority. That is a tie. Huh, do I get to pick? Oh, I guess it just picked it randomly. Lower own defiance. Alright then. Good evening, Dark Shadow. Alright, the cast plan to summon a demon to possess the monarch. We had this already before! What? This happened before. I literally lost to this before. Well, now I know what's coming. Defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons, for starters. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, now patricians, your win condition. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than the monarch and Nano. Something must be done. Alright, green boys, patricians, go ahead and vote on which way you would like to win the game. Lower the stability of the kingdom, lower the amount of money that I have, or lower the authority. I don't think lowering the authority would be the smartest. You're kind of then going up against the exact way that I need to win, which I'm not going to let happen. I think you have to say it in lowercase, is what we learned. Okay, so... only one vote? Okay, lower treasury. Well, no, you see, I would just completely screw you over to make sure it doesn't happen. You can cap on, RNG can suck, we're glad you're here. Yeah, RNG sucks. Or rather, it just didn't register that you wanted to join a specific team. Region. The patricians must lower the treasury of the kingdom to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Well, then I'm just not going to spend my money. I'm just gonna save up. Alright, Sinister of the Northern God Speaker stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeams. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be the one on the throne, not the imposter, Monarch Nano. How do we make that happen? Alright, chiefs, choose how you would like to win. To raise the treasury, which goes directly against what the patricians need. To lower your own defiance. Or to raise the authority of the kingdom, which is what I need. I see, I see. Alright then, alright. Who didn't vote? Fair enough. Voting is closed anyways. It would have won anyways. The nobles need to raise the authority of the kingdom. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Well, that's going to be difficult to me, because I also need authority raised. So, you can all see on your extensions now, the most easily. If you're on mobile, then sucks to be you. It's going to be a little more difficult for you to play the game. But, every single one of these schemes has 3 steps. You get to know what the next step is after you complete the first one. So... friendly reminder, I mean, you can also see all of these, like chiefs. See the little blue icon and the up arrow? That means you need to get authority up. Patricians, you know, treasury down. Over here, the lower defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. This is already checked off, but you still have to wait 2 seasons before you can continue. Continue to laws of the land. Okay. Let me see here. What do I want? So I already have veto and monarch's vote, but monarch's vote kind of sucks. Veto is really useful though. So what else do I want here? Let's see. So this I can bribe all of you. If I select something, let's say I select option B, then if anyone else selects option B, you get extra money, which is pretty nice, I will say. That could be pretty interesting. Anonymous voting is, what the fuck? We have a Twitch chat. Hello? That doesn't work. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Now that's interesting, but I don't need stability, damn it. Monarch's golden choice, let's say. A little bit of bribery. Just a little bit. I think this could be very interesting. Alright, first of all, the Honor Guard. Let's go ahead and get an Honor Guard. Which one of these... which one of these three regions do I want to get myself a personal guard from? Tell me about the Northern Warriors. They'll get drunk and cause lots of trouble in the palace. They have no manners, no discipline, and can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable. What about the Eastern Knights? The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. Why did I say the same word twice? They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle, so they might not be the most useful. They mostly write poems these days. Tell me about the coastal gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? I would never trust a patrician. I hate to say it. Okay, as much as I enjoy capitalism, they're a little bit too much for me, the patricians over there. They're a little bit much. A little bit worrisome. You do, indeed. If I'd ever actually played as a monarch, I'd always choose the counts. Yeah, of course you would. I believe I've done the Eastern Knights before. I want to go ahead with the Northern Warriors for once. Alright. Yeah. It's nice. Arrive a few weeks later, they swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing and roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your, couriers faints. Oh, shit. Well, it'll be fine, he'll be fine. Alright. An infestation of crawlers in the east. Our mutual friend Count Terramine has discovered a nest of crawlers on a tract of eastern farmland. We chiefs recommended they fill the tunnels immediately, lest the spread to other regions and endanger our crops, but Terra refused to do so. Peasants have gone missing. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Thank you for the follow. Welcome down the rabbit hole. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Okay, tell me more about these. Horrible cow-sized worms live under the earth with tiny, clacking legs like centipedes. They're rare but unformidable foes. They turn up unpredictably and attack wherever they find before retreating back into the earth. Nothing that well-organized troops can't handle, I'm sure. You know, personally, I think we get rid of these fuckers. Okay. Ooh, actually. Okay. No. A is just gonna get the chiefs upset, and decrease farming, and decrease trade. A sucks. That's a stupid option. Fill the holes and continue farming. Send someone into the tunnels to investigate. I like the sound of B or C. Both of those sound, like, interesting. A is just going to, like, be a dead end, but B or C will, like, you know, give us more options for interesting things later, maybe. What are you thinking, chat? I'm not gonna choose anything. I'm gonna veto A, because A sucks. Do we fill in the holes and continue farming, or do we send someone into the tunnels to investigate? If we fill in the holes, aren't they just gonna dig new holes? Question mark? Alright, chat, go ahead and vote. Wakey wakey, if you're asleep in chat, wake up now and go ahead and vote. Wake the fuck up. Alright, that is 6 votes for C. Well, I think I know what's gonna win. Alright. Send someone to the tunnels to investigate. Who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Send shoulders. Send soldiers from the east. I was not prepared for all this reading today. Which has a 50% chance of success. Hire adventurers to explore the tunnels, which drops the amount of money that I have. Fuck that. This is a serious matter. Send for the wizard. That decreases farming and trade anyways. Why? No. Send soldiers from the east. 50% military. Military is now mediocre. We'll sort this out, just you watch. Oh yeah, drop down a little bit. Succeeded! You hear word that the soldiers make it inside the tunnels at least, but you won't hear from them again until they make it out, if they make it out. As you wait, more and more peasants go missing down the mysterious tunnels. What?! Why did it still go down?! Farming and trade still went down. Okay. Bullshit. Anyways, patricians. The coast has been struck with a plague, and not any plague, a dancing plague. Explain this to me. It affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started, but it's spreading quickly. Whole villages are dancing themselves half to death. What the fuck? What should be done about the dancing plague that has gripped the coast? Quarantine the affected villages. That would decrease the trade, though. We need some good trade. Pass a law that forbids dancing. What? What? Why? It does increase authority, though, which I need. Let it be. How bad is dancing, anyways? Decreases stability and farming. All three of these suck. Like, for everybody. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and personally vote on B. I don't mind. Let's see what happens. Alright, chat, vote.
FBI, open up!
Arisu Kamail rated this
Thank you,
stream
Arisu,
with
for the raid.
Fortnite.
Welcome, Raiders. Hope you had a fantastic stream. We just started some King of the Castle just, a short time ago. I guess we're passing a law that forbids dancing, apparently. Alright, then. Chat, if you are new, you need to go ahead and join the game. Alright, authority is gone up, stability is down, defiance up a little bit. It doesn't slow the spread no matter how much one is flogged or fined, they continue to dance. Soon your bailiffs are dancing along with them. Oh dear. Alright then, interesting. Oh boy, auction time. Let's see if the bot wants to tell me what the hell you guys are playing over there. Escape Simulator, never heard of it. Alrighty then. Chat, if you are new around here, exclamation point join, followed by a pronoun to be able to join the game. If you own the game, you can even choose if you want to join the chiefs, counts, or patricians. An escape room. Oh, okay, that sounds fun. Alright, nobles will use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded buildings will be built. Keep that in mind, only the 2 highest funded buildings. Use the command fund XY, where X is the character code and Y is the amount that you're pledging. Okay, so if you wanted to bid on the prison, then you would do exclamation point fund B 100, for example. No, we haven't started yet. You all are starting with 1,000 personal wealth. You all have an equal amount of money. And you can, I want to make this very clear, you can fund, I started it, you can fund one of your own buildings or someone else's building, okay? Like, say if you're a count, you could still fund one of the patricians' buildings. So, have at it. Whatever the hell you might need for your own win condition. Such as the fact that the patricians, I mean, both of their buildings kind of suck. Alright. Thank you for the raid, and have a good night. So far we have D with 1,400 gold, and then B with 250. Got 27 seconds remaining. You really want to lower the authority and the stability of this fucking kingdom now, don't you? Chiefs, you might want to make sure that D isn't the one that gets built, just saying. Chiefs, wake up. Any bidders? Well then. Thank you? Nice. Well, I mean, not really thank you, but rather that just really canceled out both options. Nope, too slow. So, authority raised by 1 and authority decreased by 1. Well, Ozzy, wait, what the fuck? Did you spend all your money? What? Well, you're gonna be fucked for the rest of the game. Finding a spouse. Let's go ahead and go through with this. I've been busy, okay? Go find someone for me. Alright. Still nothing going on in the north yet. We just have another event in the east and at the Counts. The soldiers that you sent to investigate the crawler tunnels have returned. They're alive. Vast network of tunnels, your highness, and they have some sort of queen, a huge creature that controls them all. It's not for the meme, you're throwing for the patricians, damn it! You have loyalty that you need to abide by, damn it. We should strike at this queen, destroy her, and deal with this menace once and for all. No, you must take care, your majesty. If you enrage the queen, only ruin will follow. Surely there is another way. Alright, so the chiefs want to kill this fucking queen, and the counts don't. Send an assassin after the crawler queen. No. No. I don't want to lose 2,000 gold. Fill the tunnels with a burning oil. Or organize a meeting between Monarch Nano and the Crawler Queen. What the fuck is that gonna do? 1984? Yeah, what about it, huh? What? I have one veto that I'm allowed to use, and I'm using it here. I do want to explain, though, chat, that the veto seems very powerful at first. However, you'll soon notice that with 3 events per season, and I only have 1 veto, I might get screwed over using a veto on something less important and not have it for something more important. So, whatever I have to do in order to benefit the kingdom, you have to remember this game is very much so not in my favor. I'm going to use every little veto I have. Just get me eaten? I don't think you can just die just like that. Welcome, Oreo, to the Counts. Okay, so once again, the chiefs would like to kill this fucker, but that we're not doing that because that's too expensive. The counts want to find another way. Do we want to fill the tunnels with burning oil or organize a meeting between Monarch Nano and the Crawler Queen? Why do I want to go speak to this lesser queen, huh? Why do I want to go speak to this lesser monarch of some underground territory? Fuck that. Just fill the tunnels with oil. Go ahead and vote. Exclamation point vote. A, B, C, D. I don't want to go speak to this stupid queen. Burn it. Burn the queen. This is gonna do nothing. If you think this is gonna get me killed, that's not what's gonna happen. God damn it, guys. I wanted the tunnels filled with burning oil. Fine. I'll go and speak to this lesser queen. Alright. This means putting the monarch in great danger. We won't even know if we can communicate with this creature, but the council has spoken. Watch just the game end immediately. That would suck. Dancing fever. We're still going with this? Hopping frantically from one foot to the other as he speaks. The plague, your Syrian Highness, it's spreading. Why, I think I've been affected myself. I think I should do something about it, I assume. Yes, you need to do something or we'll dance ourselves to death. This may look fun, but trust me, it's anything but. Alright, the dancing plague has spread to half the kingdom. What can be done? Hire a wizard to sort it out. That's expensive! Infect the nobility as a show of solidarity. Defiance up, stability down. I don't understand that one. Why? Order the nobles to hide in their castles and wait it out. All 3 of these suck! None of these are good. Alright. Trying to think, though, what would be better right now. Alright, everybody. Pay or suffer. It really is just suffer, pay, or suffer. So, Monarch's golden choice, everybody. If you vote for the option C, you get a very large sum of cash in your pockets. 500 personal wealth, to be exact. This could be game-changing whenever the auctions come around. Thoughts and opinions, everybody? Even if you vote for C and it doesn't win, you still get free money. So, a little bit of bribery never hurt anybody. Go ahead. I dare you to try and vote against C. Losing out on free money. Go ahead and vote, chat. 17 seconds remaining. Okay, the chiefs are working together, the patricians and the counts. This is just an even split. Interesting. Some of you aren't voting. Well then. That makes things easier for me, I guess. Who the... 3 of you aren't voting. Chat, wake up. Welp. Voting tied at 2. Now I get to just choose. So obviously I'm gonna choose my golden choice. Infect the nobility as a show of solidarity. Not everyone is keen to show solidarity. Still, it's the best way of showing the peasants that you are all in this together. you dance your way to the council chambers every day, then dance your way to dinner, then dance back to bed. In your sleep, your feet do a little jig. Eventually, the plague runs its natural course. Now, though, even the hint of a jaunty tune sends half the population into a frenzied panic. Many will never dance again. That sounds about right. Is it taxation time? No, it's not. Oh, damn, right. The counts are doing good, damn it! Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the monarch. The Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Archbishop, his beady little eyes will be forced on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. For the next stage of the Count's scheme, for stage 2 of the Count's wins conditions, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Which they also already fucking have. What the hell is going on, you lucky sons of bitches? Hey, everybody, it might be a good idea to collectively raise the Count's faith to slow them down a little bit. Otherwise, this game is going to end very quick. Might be a good idea to raise their faith. Alright, the chiefs are now having a little speak together. So, for the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in... See, this is one thing I don't like about this game sometimes. I've already lost. Fuck. I've already lost, like, guaranteed. So, the Counts need 4 or less faith, and the Chiefs need 4 or less faith. The Chiefs have 0 faith! The Counts have 4, the Chiefs have 0. God damn it. This is bullshit. Alright, what am I looking like? What am I looking at for taxation today? Pretty fast this game, this one was. Yeah. After we win, I'm gonna make food. God damn it. Tax as hard as punishment. All that's gonna do is increase defiance, which I don't really need high right now. I sure as hell don't want the Chiefs' defiance to get all that high, given that they have a really good military. Because remember, chat, high defiance means you can riot, and then you need a high military to win that. Given that the military and the Chiefs is a whopping 7 over here, I think I'm not gonna heavily tax the Chiefs, even if I can afford a little defiance increase. I don't know about that. But the Chiefs do have a lot of money, though. Oh, now that I think about it, the Chiefs, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. Honestly, anything that I can do in order to screw you over a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of extra money out of your pockets. It's not much, but I'm gonna do it. Aren't taxes between the regions separate, though? Just don't tax the Chiefs. I can't tax the Counts or the Patricians. If I tax the Patricians, their defiance is now 5. 1 more, and then they could just already throw hands. Eligible options. Oh boy, marriage time. Alright. Arrange 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Eligible candidates. Alright, the first portrait. This is Harold, firstborn son of the Northern Dark Shadow clan. From what I've heard, he knows exactly what he wants and will do whatever is necessary to get it. Always got his nose in a book, from what I've heard. He's an incredibly driven person by all accounts. Gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in a frozen lake. This is Matilda, the eldest daughter of the Eastern, Wario dynasty. I met her at a party once, but all she did was squeak out hello and run off. Seems nice enough. Spends most of her time with a fencing master, mastering the blade. Half the East are in love with her, apparently, and the other half hate her. Intriguing. From the coast, we have Clementine, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Arisu's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous, and apparently she's got a silver tongue, too. She recently gave away half her fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. Going by her business history, though, it's not like she would have done anything useful with the money. Well, it's not gonna be... not Harold. Alright, Matilda or Clementine is really my two options right now. Someone who's maybe not the greatest with financial decisions, or someone who we know very little about other than that they're good at fencing and very shy. Coin flip. Alright, Matilda. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Please. I've made my decision. Matilda of the East. Oh my god, the defiance is so high. This is the problem. The deceased? Oh, the first event in the north, finally. Chiefs, first event in your territory. Elderly Chief Majorda, a cousin many times removed of Chief Dark Shadow, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? And why are you telling me this? She was very wealthy, Your Majesty. But she could have spent more time on her account. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrobbling for her estate. Chief Majorda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By Morgana's Cauldron, that's a pitiful claim. Alright, who is getting this fortune? So, let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. So, do we give the massive amount of wealth to the chiefs, therefore giving everybody on the chiefs, the blue people, you know, friendly reminder, a lot of money, but getting the counts a little bit angry? Or do we do it the other way around, giving all the money to the counts, therefore making the chiefs a little angry? Or redistribute the estate among the northern peasants, which would increase trade and defiance for both. Neither of you would want that. Or claim the estate from me. You're never gonna let me... You guys are never gonna let me claim all that for myself. So... option A or option B, realistically? I know the chiefs are obviously going to vote for option A, and the counts are obviously going to vote for option B, but I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. I could go ahead and put in a little monarch vote here, and see what could happen. Who do I want the money to go to, realistically? Who has more money right now? The chiefs have a lot more money. I'm gonna go ahead and put my personal vote in for the counts, but, I mean, chiefs, go ahead and vote A, counts, go ahead and vote B, and patricians, do whatever the hell you want. Wake up, wake up. You've got money on the line here. Of course, of course. Suspected outcome. Two people did not vote. That is an interesting tie. Oh, wait, but it's not. My own personal vote. Looks like this money is going to be going to the counts. They're now pissed the fuck off. I get a little bit of money from that, and the counts love me. Look at that zero defiance. You motherfucking counts owe me big time after that one. Understood? Do I make myself clear? You owe me after that. After the amount of money that I just lined your fucking pockets with. And meeting Crawler Queen. Oh yeah, this. Crawlers rely on their queen to direct and lead them, quite literally from inside their heads. Suppose she cannot be reasoned with? Set up a trap for her, then. A few days later, you find yourself... Holy shit! I didn't know there'd be a graphic for this, queen. You find yourself in the fields of the east, face to face with a creature from your nightmares. Thick, vicious slime drips from her mandibles as she sizes you up. Let's get down to business, shall we? Clicks and rattles her appendages in a way that could be interpreted as a message of approval. Interesting. That is a 15% chance of attack success. You have to stop abducting our peasants. Tilt her head to one side, regarding you with beady black eyes. It speaks! Little noises you make in the face of your trespass. Ours was not the first bombard. First bombard? What are you talking about? You digging hatchlings did not grasp the fullness of our being. They sought our destruction, and in doing so found their own. Now you come before us to beg forgiveness or to retrieve the fraught path. All three of these options are attack. I beg your forgiveness. You get down on your knees and beg for mercy in the name of your kingdom. Wait, that decreased the authority? That said military chance. What? What? A pretty song, as the Avens learn to dance. The queen chitters loudly. Is she laughing at you? But you don't have long to consider. A shower of arrows lies overhead. The spy master's trap is sprung. You scurry for cover as your forces destroy the queen's crawler's escort. Wow, so now my authority is just dropped. Great. That was not obvious at all. Well, as I said, I've lost. What a great game. The enraged queen scurries towards you, but your honor guard leaps into action. They buy you just enough time to get away to the safety of your army, paying for it with their lives. Military challenge failed. Of course it did. It was 15 fucking %. Fights fiercely to defend their queen. Somehow in the chaos she escapes. Plan has failed. Even now her voice lingers in the back of your head like an impossible itch. What the fuck? What? 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 Chat, can we reset? This game sucks. I've never had a session of this game go this poorly ever. Not once. Not once. This is just atrocious. Also, best of luck to the counts. You still need to drop my money by a whole hell of a lot. I think we've already determined that the counts are not going to be winning here, unless somehow you were to get your military up and fight back. Treasury is practically overflowing. Yeah, I'm very competent, thank you. We must work harder to bankrupt them. They must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in any season, without time restraint. Alright. Timer set to 15 seconds, and the vote will automatically close once the timer, so I can shorten the vote! Ooh, that's nice for a Twitch chat! How nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. That sucks. +1 stability. I don't need stability, damn it! Stop the count. Sure. Oh boy. Defiance is too high, and one or more regions is considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. So, that's interesting. I forgot that I can't tax the patricians, but that makes sense. I also, though, forgot that the patricians would no longer be able to take part in voting, which is interesting to think about. However, realistically speaking, I think rebellion might be your only option, unless you really want to run my pockets dry, but 1,500 or less, that's a little bit much. That's a bit much. Well, you all get to choose, patricians. May vote to rebel by typing !rebel. So, if you want to rebel or not, you patricians should probably discuss that amongst yourselves. Or just that. Any other patricians opposed to this? Alright, fair enough. The royal wedding. Alright, your wedding to Matilda is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Feels like you're the one not taking part, instead you're getting ready for the ceremony. You take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife. I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. At least I get a little bit more authority and stability back, but still, authority is now mocked. Defiance is grumbling, defiance is now... Oh! It decreased the patricians' defiance. I don't think you patricians can rebel anymore. Well, unless you already started it, in which case I don't know. But the defiance is lower now. By the time you find yourself alone with Matilda, it's past midnight. Have you never felt more tired? Hello? I hope you had as good of a time as I did. You too. You both lapsed into strained silence. Matilda gulped back her wine. Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell, really. I can't sing, I can't dance, I can handle the sword a little. She lapses into silence again. All attempts to get her to talk more prove fruitless, and eventually she makes her excuses and heads to the spare bedchamber. You know, I expected this to happen, but it's interesting. The crawlers return! What? All along the coastal trading routes. Oh dear. The patricians are gonna have some trade issues here. Prominent patricians are being abducted. There's beasties in the field, stealing our crops and driving the local wildlife mad. I've never seen anything like it. We have our own problems too, Your Highness. We're losing contact with villages all across the east. Crops are going up in flames and no one knows who to blame. It's the work of the crawlers, Your Majesty. I thought this was over. I warned you, did I not? These crawlers are not simple worms. I've been researching. They are called the Vogger, and they're terrible ancient creatures of unknowable intellect who've existed since before the kingdom itself. You cannot fight them. Stability too low. Unite the kingdom and fight back as one. Well, seems like the best option is out of something that we can't do because all of you seem to want to decrease the stability of this fucking kingdom. Focus on one problem at a time. Protect the monarch at all costs. Thank you for the follow. Welcome down the rabbit hole. Huh, this is interesting. B? Okay, so B would increase everyone's defiance, getting everyone pissed off. It would decrease all trade values. It would decrease all farming values. All stability values. Why? That just screws over everyone, does it not? I think it's all, at least. Well, audio does that. Try to refresh the page. After this vote, of course. I mean, personally, I think A is the best option, but, you know... Chat, I think A is a significantly better option than B. I don't know what it's going to do, but hopefully it's better. And the voting is closed. Only 4 votes out of 9. Chat, you gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Focus on one problem at a time. Oh, so now I get to choose. Okay, so this was good, then, for me at least. Provide workers to the coast to fill the sinkholes. Didn't we already do that? So that's not going to do anything. Or no, we didn't even fill the sinkholes last time. We sent people in to investigate. Look what could have been avoided if we just filled the sinkholes then. If it's giving me the option again, surely it would have worked the first time. Provide workers to the coast to fill the sinkholes, which would fuck me over. All three of these are horrible for me. Great. Well, at least I get to pick the slightly less horrible of the horribles. Everything is the same except the top one just doesn't decrease trade. Pull the crawlers to the north and return the stolen grain. Send scouts and soldiers to the east to reestablish contact with the lost villages. I'm doing a coin flip between. I don't have a 3-sided. My coin flip thing is a 2-sided dice. Okay, let me set upper limit 3 and click. It's 2. Well, we're doing option 2 then, because I sure as hell can't decide. You divert forces north, preventing the crawlers from inflicting too much damage to the chief's food supply. Everyone knows how disastrous that would be. But the other regions suffer. Accusations of favoritism and neglect are freely banded around the council. I didn't know that would benefit the chiefs, damn it. Defiance is now mutinous. Damn it. Damn this game! These are the worst options I've ever seen! These are all of the worst I've never seen it. I seriously mean it. I've played this game several times. I've never seen this shit get this fucking atrocious. This is horrible. This is miserable. A commotion erupts as Chief Mikhail lets out a piercing scream. Okay. He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. Someone fetch water. Servant runs for the water and holds to Mikhail's mouth. Thought I'd be safe from it here, but unfortunately... Who's AFK? And the patricians? I can't kick AFK people, which is annoying. I don't think it's a problem, though. Built a monument on my land. Some manner of spectre was disturbed and it made me its target. What monument? What? I'm confused. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm so confused by this right now. I don't know what's happening. Alright. What was it doing exactly? Are we really entertaining this nonsense? Little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just now I saw a horrid gray shape hanging over me. Its face a rotting mask. We're too old for campfire tales, Mikhail. I beg you, your highness and gathered nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this wraith. Send an inquisitor to exercise the sight. That is a 0% chance of success. That is a 0% chance of success on option A. Don't throw carrots at the monarch. Not allowed. Ignore the situation, all will be fine. Research the land on which the monument was built. I don't think I need to select A. A just won't happen. That's just going to be a failure. Wait a minute. I'm thinking. Counts, patricians, I might need your help here. A might screw over the chiefs a little bit, who are dangerously close to winning the game. Think for the 3 months, Ren. Jesus. I think we vote A. Go ahead, chat. Get the sub alert out of the way. It's in the way.
Ren in a Box is now a certified nerd. 3 months goofy.
Now, obviously, the Chiefs don't want A to win, but, I mean... Of course you did. Voting. Voting period. I'm just curious what will happen, since this is guaranteed to fail. Voting is closed. Send an inquisitor to exercise the sight. Well, if only you had a higher faith value, but except you need it down to win. They report back swiftly. The sphere was stronger than any of us thought. Your Majesty, obviously the chiefs aren't devoted enough to the ninth god. Well, that just decreases faith, which is already at 0, so this did nothing. Defiance goes up, and that's it. Nothing. 2 voted to rebel. Patricians mainly vote... Okay, yeah, so that's fun. Oh, dear. In rebellion. Oh, damn it. These upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. And here we go. While the chiefs and the counts cannot start a rebellion, the patricians are currently rebelling. However, patricians, you seem to have one major flaw in your plan here. That being that your military is an astounding 3. Looks like you're going to need a bit of a stronger military if you want to rebel a little bit better. The kingdom is in rebellion. The first side to earn 5 victory points will win. Rebels and loyalists. I cannot speak. Loyalists to fight back? Not unless your defiance goes all the way up. Alright, chat. Listen carefully. As fun as it might be to try and overthrow the king, okay, or the monarch rather, right now... That's not it. Just keep working towards your scheme, but you still have to be loyal to an extent, alright? These patricians want to rebel against this great kingdom, but you two are loyal to me, okay? We can get through this. They don't have a military. Look at you, chiefs. You have a military of 7. We have this. We have a combined military of 8 versus 3. We're gonna be just fine. Do you listen to the pep talk? Patricians have reached their boiling point. Alright, her smile gleaming with the light of the braziers. The patricians of the coast will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Justin, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Alright. Come along now, traitors, get the chop. You can't do this, I'm an envoy, see? See how the monarch's tyranny grows worse by the day? Well, that's a defiance of 10. Your watchman wastes no time. Lady Patrician Arisu is dragged out into the courtyard and her head is struck from her shoulders. I didn't expect him to move so boldly, your majesty. Arisu II has joined the council. What are our chances against the rebels? Pretty good. The patricians aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. No, Chant, you cannot choose to rebel. You'll get options later on, but for now, continue to play as normal. Leader of the rebellion is Lady Patrician Ori. She's citing your past transgressions as reason for the uprising, forcibly infecting the nobility with a dancing plague, the completely pointless dancing really because of that. Well, that's their excuse. In reality, it's not about you. It's a power grab. So what is it, civil war? That's right, your majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Oh boy, we have the music change now. Very interesting with the different music. We don't usually get rebellions. I usually try to avoid those at any cost, but this time around I wasn't given the option to, because this game is fucking me over. Not once have I ever had one authority and one stability. Not once in my life playing this game has this been a round as horrible as this. It doesn't get any worse than this. I don't know how this happened, but let's just keep going. Not like it's gonna last for much longer anyways. I literally just got married, and you mean to tell me that we're already about to lose in several different ways? It's just a lost cause. The real question is which of you three is going to win. Remember, you cannot win together, only one of the 3. You smell that, my friend? Sorry, I think I stepped in some. That's freedom you can smell. Freedom from the mad tyrant monarch Nano. At long last, we've risen up against their oppression, but if we want to keep our freedom, we must fight for it. Ask you, my fellow patricians, what will be our opening strike against the monarch? We can launch a preemptive strike against the counts to cripple their military against the counts? They don't have any military! This is fine! If we suspect the counts may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low. Or, we could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch, or finally, you could set up an assassin to nip this in the bud. Oh, patricians vote. You are not going to call upon the counts to join your cause. They have no military. Not a chance in hell that's going to work out for you. Petition for the support of the church. You do have a lot of faith. Send an assassin after the monarch. Chat, it's ticking down. Chat? Okay, well, 50-50. Petition for the support of the church. That was a 60% chance of success. I cannot speak. Which failed. 40%. 60-40 and you lost. Let's cut to the chase before you launch into your little speech. Do you think the church has lasted 1,000 years by changing alliances along with the weekly hymns? No, we're careful, frankly. I don't care who wins this little war as long as you keep me out of it. Goodbye. Depths below. The church refused to lend credibility to the rebels. Officially, they claim back to the monarch, but their support is lukewarm. So that was a whole lot of nothing. After the second thing, Dragon, we need to choose who to use Nano. No. High Inquisitor's attempts to fix my poor monument were worse than useless. It's terrible. I never thought the chiefs would be so overwrote. Is there even proof of the so-called ghost presence? Every time I visit the monument, a terrible cold spreads down the back of my neck, and then I hear a voice calling my name. He claims to be the great-great-uncle Gunnar, who died last century in a dreadful hunting accident. He says if I don't pay attention, my lineage will be doomed and my name dishonored. What do you know of this great-great-uncle? Family Chronicles described as a bad-tempered old man with no sense of humor. An accurate portrayal, judging by his ghost. What should be done with this troublesome ghost? What shall be done? I'm gonna veto something, that's for sure. We could destroy the monument, which would make me lose? No. Hire adventurers to deal with it. Tell Chief Mikhail to offer something valuable to appease the ghost. That would get them upset. Defiance up on that one. Defiance down on A. If the ghost wants Chief Mikhail to listen, he should do so, which decreases faith. The faith is already 0! C would do nothing! Again! C would once again do nothing. Well, you see, B gets you a little pissed off, though. No. Ori, no. Don't coerce these chiefs, okay? They are loyal to me. I've done good things for the chiefs. Understood? Bullshit. We've got plenty of money in the treasury. You know what, chiefs? I give you a full reign if you would like to vote A. Take 1,000 out of the treasury. Have at it. I give you full permission to. It's much better than you having to spend your personal wealth with B. After all, you probably need that money a lot, chiefs. Go ahead, take the money out of my pockets. Go ahead and vote A. C is going to do nothing. Why are you voting C? That does nothing. Remember when they stole the estate? Huh? Why the heck? What? Ori, you can't vote anymore, remember? You're a patrician, after all. I don't know why you voted C. C isn't gonna do anything. Faith can't go lower. Look, that did nothing! That did nothing! Hi, Lucy. Alright, well, here's where you need to spend your personal funds. From the looks of it, the Counts have significantly more wealth than anybody. Second runner-up being the Chiefs. Actually, no, it's kind of split. But I know for sure the Patricians are poor as shit. You know, you tend to be poor when you're in the middle of a war. Get fucked. No, what the fuck, Lucy? No. Alright, so... the auction, remember, exclamation point fund followed by the letter A, B, C, D, E, or F, and the amount that you would like to fund with. If you don't know how much money you have, it's on the browser extension. Or you can see a few of them over here. I'm kind of covering most of them, though. So, again, you can fund someone else's building if you would like. Like, Chiefs, you could fund one of the Count's buildings if it were better for yourself. Thankfully, there's nothing that can decrease stability or authority, which is good for me. Now, there's certain things, such as a cathedral would raise the faith of the chiefs, which would screw them over, but not enough. A is useless. B would be nice. I would really appreciate B. C would also be nice. D would also benefit the Counts by decreasing their faith, but it's already checked off, so A and D are both completely pointless. E decreases farming. Doesn't matter. F decreases trade. Doesn't matter. None of these matter. I would really like B or C, personally speaking. I would really like B or C, but I know that's not gonna happen. A and D are useless. I better not see a single fucking vote for A or D. That is just you throwing away your money. Why are you D is gonna do nothing for you, silly Counts. Who the hell put in 1 gold for A and B? And D? Alright, currently leading is C and E. C and F, rather. I appreciate the money going towards C. You may get a little bit of tax relief, whoever, you know. I might be a little bit nice, whoever the hell is putting in their money for C. I might give you a little tax relief. Who knows? Who knows? Why are you finding 1,000 into E, you dumbass? That decreases your... That just... What? What is the purpose? There is no purpose. Well then. Wait, did B win? Oh, B won at the last minute. Thank you. Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you so much. I do need a little bit of authority after all. Oh, that was a whole lot of nothing. Oh, by the way, anybody who put in money for any of the ones that didn't win, you do get that money back. But the two that did win, you're losing all that money. A great battle. Alright. The kingdom is gripped with a civil war. At least that's what you imagine most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. The army of the coast is advancing on the capital, led by the treacherous Lady Patrician Ori. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the north. If they march now, they'll intercept the patricians in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the east. It's risky, but together they'd have a high chance of defeating the accursed patricians. The chiefs and counts should join forces. Tell the chiefs to fight the coastal army head-on. The chiefs and the counts joining forces won't do jack shit. The counts have military of 1. Counts, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys out of this, okay? You owe me, but I'm leaving the counts out of this. Chiefs, go fight that coastal army head-on. Hopefully they'll do as told, God knows. Treachery can thrive on a battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Oh, chiefs. Follow orders and send the northern army to fight the rebels. Defy orders and link up with the counts. Linking up with the counts is useless. They have no military. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. I've done good things for you on occasions, other than that one time I taxed you. I taxed you that one time, but we can forget about that. Okay, look. Oh, bullshit, Ori. Oh, bullshit. You're not gonna persuade my loyalists that easily. I like the sound of that. You are chiefs, after all. You're born for fighting. A whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room, drenched in the blood and sweat of battle. Marshal, report. You look awful. I was getting nervous. At dawn, we drew up in battle formations. Surely I wouldn't lose a 10% chance. It's all very orderly at first, Your Majesty, but after the trumpets blow and the cavalry charge, it's nothing but blood and screams. Anyways, after the red mist lifted, I appraised the situation. The coastal line was breaking. They were fleeing in the field. It was a total rout, Your Majesty, with your loyalists scarcely taking a scratch. The 9th is with us. Yes! Loyalists gain 3 victory points. That's 3 victory points already out of 5? My god. Of course it was 3 points! You have 3 military going up against 7 military. What did you expect? That's not rigged. You shouldn't have gotten into a battle that you can't fight. You should have just not rebelled in the first place. This was your own decision. 5 victory points, and the loyalists win, that being me and the chiefs and counts. Or 5 victory points for the patricians, and they win their rebellion. Alright. Thank the 9th. Instead of the 9th, you should thank the chiefs. Maybe send them some flowers. Oh! The coastal army is scattered all over the countryside. It'll be months before they can regroup. This gives the counts time to bolster their troops. A little bit more military on the count's side of things, which is always fantastic. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. I'll lead the troops personally this time. I must advise against this. You're in great danger, and inspiring your presence may be to the troops your death or severe injury would destroy the morale completely. You must protect me then. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll prepare your armor and horse. We ride at dawn. I don't give a damn if this kills me. Things aren't going the greatest anyways. I'm taking this war head on. I'm taking this war head on, you fucking counts. You don't stand... Not counts, you patricians, you don't stand a chance. Your marriage to Matilda has grown stale. Well, you get along well enough, and you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. Cares more about perfecting your combat moves than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations, you're in order. I mean, about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head, that's what matters. For now, yes. I may have to take off the crown for a minute to take on that war head-on, though. Securing an heir is impossible while the kingdom is at war with itself. Defeat this rebellion, and then and only then is it worth looking to the future. Shit! I forgot that the heir thing gets entirely put on hold during rebellion. Shit! This is a problem. We need to put an end to this soon. Peasants on side? Peasants on side. On a small island to the coast, a group of rebel patricians have gathered to discuss the civil war. With them are their spies, a cluster of nondescript coastal citizens in ordinary clothes. Welcome, esteemed colleagues! Welcome! Please make yourselves at home. Not too much at home, though. I only had those tiles just repaired. Hope the day goes well. Depths below, with Monarch Nano sitting on the throne. Can any day truly go well? That's precisely why I invited you here. We know the chiefs are in the Monarch's pockets, but are there citizens? Chief Orion has amassed wealth vast wealth even in the time of conflict. I doubt it's shared with the ordinary people of the north. Our spies should spread the word. Will be kinder to the peasants than Chief Orion and his corrupt compatriots. Marvelous. Let us decide how to proceed. Oh boy. What the fuck? Don't know what that was. Alright, patricians. Patricians! Go ahead and make your decision. I mean, all of these are horrible, realistically. Alright, 40% chance of success. Well, you see, your trade is shit, your farming is shit, and your military doesn't exist. I like how it's 0% with one military, which makes sense. It does indeed make sense. Promise riches to those who move or enlist from the north. And trade challenge failed. Few peasants heard the call. Even the most honeyed words can't tempt them away from their homes. Military is now helpless. There's Freya missed rumors. The patricians don't really have faith in them. Maybe the rumors are true, maybe not. Either way, it shakes the soldiers' resolve. Look at that military. Look at that. That's beautiful. Music to my ears. Cons rise to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins them. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. How exquisite. And we can make our move unseen. Must invite the demon to possess the monarch. Alright, Counts. Would you care to raise the kingdom's authority or raise the kingdom's treasury? For your third and final condition. Counts? Counts? There you are. Of course you would. Well, personally, I would much rather have that one than the other option. Treasury to at least 5,000. Good luck with that. Okay, then. At least you didn't do the authority one, so I still get to raise my authority to continue to rule this kingdom. Thank you. That's in my benefit. Alright, Chiefs, what's your win condition going to be? It's probably going to be something that completely decides to screw me over. Go ahead and vote. Would you care to lower your own defiance or raise your own farming? Chiefs, go ahead and make your decision. Your farming is at 3, your defiance is at 2. What exactly would you care to do? Orion votes to lower own defiance. Mikhail votes to lower own defiance. And we have another chief who just didn't vote. L. Who the hell didn't vote? Dark Shadow. Wakey wakey. Path of least resistance? Perhaps. Alright, we have a lot of work to do. They must lower the defiance to 1 or less. Dear. Well, I know how to fix that! Nothing personal, Chiefs. Just need to hold on to this kingdom a little longer. I seriously mean it. Nothing personal. I don't want to be overthrown just yet, though. I would indeed care for us to take care of this rebellion first, at least. You want me to tax the counts as well? Why? Oh. Fuck no, actually. Obviously, I'm gonna do this just for the Defiance sake, but, here, I'm just gonna hand some money to you. Now that, it's a loss. It's overall a loss, however, that's strategy right there. 3 out of 5 victory points for the Loyalists. Counts, Chiefs, we have this. Enjoy the money, Counts. Holy shit, you are filthy rich, all 3 of you. The final battle. This is it. War has taken its toll. All that's left of the Patricians' army are the cowards, the untrained, and the walking wounded. We're doomed. Indeed, I think we might be doomed. Loyalists gain victory points. With an army to speak to, the Patricians cannot march in rebellion. They mill around their camp, waiting for the monarch's forces to come and smash them to pieces. Well, look how that worked out for you. A deathly request. What's going on out here? Confound the Mikhail and his damned ghost. What's it doing now? We stationed our troops near the monument in a decent strategic position and should have been a decent refuse. Then the crashing started, and the headaches and the nightmares. We left as soon as we could, but put a right damper on the soldiers. What a pest. Oh, that's it. Just -1 military. Okay, well, we don't need the military anymore. Not after, the rebellion. A terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the north. No, you can't just give your money to me. You see, Counts, you have a very, very difficult condition to meet. Now, Chiefs also a little bit difficult indeed. Actually, oh dear, the Chiefs one is actually very complicated. I'm not going to say out loud why it's complicated, because I don't want to screw myself over from you knowing what I'm thinking about, but it's problematic indeed. What kind of sickness? Brains and a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose. But I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward. Alright then, chiefs and counts. Send medical doctors from Quail University. Hire a wizard to cure the northern troops with magic. Yeah, bullshit, that would never work. Quarantine the diseased and order the healthy to leave them behind. Do nothing and stop the spreading of the sickness. Alright. I'm going to personally go ahead and veto D. I think. Yes, I'll be vetoing D. Alright. There's a chance magic? Yeah, but we don't know what the chance is. C is a 50-50. And A is just a loss of money for me. I mean, if the Chiefs want a better chance of winning, spending my money so the Counts don't get their 5,000 is smart. That is indeed smart, Chiefs. Counts? Care to vote? Hello? Too slow. I don't know why Terra's went through, but Ozzy's didn't. Oh wait, no, right. Ozzy, you're a patrician, damn it! You're in rebellion, you can't vote. Ah, well then, that's unfortunate. 50-50 chance. Success! Yes! The rest are marched off to a safe distance. Dozens of soldiers lie about their symptoms and save their own skins, but fortunately your officers root them out. They're sent back to quarantine. Military drops a little bit. Very few soldiers in the quarantine camp survive, but the sickness stops spreading among your healthy troops. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. That's actually very unfortunate. Alright, new laws. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. That's not going to work for a chat. How nobles choose to vote is hidden now. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the one option with the least votes will pass. Let's go ahead and get that one in here. Anyways, the Loyalists are winning the rebellion. The rebels are crumbling. The war's end. In the night before the final battle, the atmosphere among the Eastern soldiers is grimly determined. They've been practicing their drills day in, day out. On the journey, you've had to leave most of the luxuries of a monarch behind, but your marshal was good enough to ensure the royal command tent is always well stocked with wine, at least. Drink only enough to steady your nerves. Take a sip. Your hand trembles only slightly. Tomorrow we fight. How are you feeling, Your Majesty? Eager for glory, of course. I'm confident in our ability. Normally I'd say a little nervous, but they have not a chance. Let's see if that feeling survives contact with the enemy. Now that you're here, you can't chicken out. You need to lead your troops, otherwise their morale will plummet. At last, a chance to show my martial prowess. I look forward to seeing you in action. The next day, at an ungodly hour, you climb onto your warhorse and ride out with your troops to meet the patricians on the battlefield. The sky is blood red. What enemy exactly? Flags whip in the wind, horns blow, drums beat, both sides are in battle formations, with the enemy visible only as 1,000 gleams of swords and armor. Your troops are looking at you, they expect an inspiring speech. Alright. They can take your lives, but they can never take your salaries! Today we stand and we fight, brave warriors of the East. Charge! Your warrior surges forward, sweat steaming from its flanks. You raise your sword, and for a beautiful moment it catches the crimson light of the sun. The army roars and rumbles into motion behind you, gathering momentum like an avalanche. When you reach the enemy lines, however, things get more complicated. It's pure chaos. Soldiers screaming and rolling around in the mud. Blades are flashing and clashing, blood splurting all over the place. At some point, your warhorse is cut down, but you roll out from under it and spring back up, waving your sword. Your soldiers roar with renewed vigor. Lead your troops. The battle lasts for hours, and then, in an instant, it's over. The patricians are running, and instead of fighting them, your soldiers are cheering and chasing them down and shoving swords into their fleeing backs. Your marshal appears at your side, still astride her horse, a fierce grin on her blood-speckled face. Victory. Glorious victory. We did it. She claps you on the back. We did. That's not a what the tuna. You screwed yourself over with this rebellion. After victory comes with blood, unpleasant business of hunting down and killing the enemy before they can regroup. Their screaming faces will haunt you for a long time. And after that comes the celebration. Your soldiers rampage around the camp, drunk and singing, miraculously happy to see another nightfall. Meanwhile, you and your marshal retreat to your tent to plan the next step. Calls for a glass of wine. No, a bottle. Your marshal happily accepts a drink, and you clink your glasses together. Sounds suspiciously like we've won. All that remains are the formalities of victory, Your Majesty. Victory. The marshal rides back out to oversee the siege. A few days later, you receive word that Lady Patrician Ori's castle has fallen, and just like that, the rebellion is over. Soon the armies of the chiefs and the counts are parading throughout the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Enjoy your personal wealth, chiefs and counts. And better trade, of course. Lady Patrician Ori, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Come in full crowd into the palace to watch the trial. We were doing what was right, someone had to put a stop to your tyranny. Sentenced to death, throw her in the dungeon, let her go with a warning. Interesting. Interesting. Well, you know, we're gonna do this a little bit differently for once. 1 second. Chat, the vote is now open in the chat window over on the side of the screen. Do we sentence Ori to death, throw her in the dungeon, or just let her go with a warning? Thoughts and opinions? I'm seeing 2 votes for A, 1 vote for C. It was for the vine. Well then. Enjoy your little timeout. Give her a slap on the wrist. That's not what the vote's looking like. Okay, don't tie it between A and C now. A slap on the fucking wrist. Bullshit. It's tied between A and C. In that case, I'm voting A. Alright then. Stiff-backed and silent, Lady Patrician Oria is dragged out to the city square and led up to a platform before the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls, their head bounces into the crowd, and the common folk kick it around and cheer. Lady Patrician Oria is dead. Ori the Second has joined the council. And just like that, the coast, Uh-oh. The game just screwed me over. Maybe not. Maybe not. You defeated a rebellion that rose against you. A Steam achievement for that. Wait, what? I kid you the fuck not, I just lost. I kid you the fuck not, we just lost. I just lost, I mean. Because that just completely dropped my defiance. Look. Great. You walked into a problem. Damn it. The Blood Oath? Most exciting news today? I hope I don't lose here. I hope this doesn't count as a season. I never knew that. The coast has major issues right now. The coast has a skill issue, rather. The Northern Chiefs recognize the turbulent state of the kingdom. Even so, they've decided to throw their way fully behind you, for better or worse. What a coup. They've invited you to sign an accord of friendship and witness their commitment of unwavering loyalty and special ceremony. A letter of fealty would have sufficed. If my mate discreet Northerners take the traditions very seriously. It's so cold up there. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Make sure to check in with Matilda. Hope you have a good time. These Northerners scare me a bit sometimes. They're also loud. You don't want to come with me? I don't think it would be for me. Besides, I've got a few sparring matches coming up soon. Bring me a souvenir, maybe? I hear they make very nice fur coats. Journey north is long and arduous. After your carriage gets stuck in the mud a third time in as many days, you wonder if maybe you should have diverted more funds to northern infrastructure. Such a pleasure to see your greatness. I hope the ride wasn't too difficult. How are you finding the north so far? It's rubbish. He tries to hide it. His face twitches in annoyance. Then he forces a laugh. Allow us to change your mind. We've got food and drink laid out for you. Some of the North's best meals. Tuck in. This food's delicious. Greatest thanks, Your Highness. We do pride ourselves on a good feast here in the North. Just wait until after the ceremony. That's when the real fun begins. Almost as soon as you polish off your meal, Chief Orion summons you out into the cold. You find a massive chief circling a gigantic bar and oak tree in the distance. A northern godspeaker chants a deep, droning incantation in a language you don't understand. Where do I stand? Right over there, Your Majesty, just underneath the tree. Perfect. You stand beneath the tree beside the chanting godspeaker. You spot a dagger in her hand, but no sign of a goat or a cow or any other sacrificial creature. Yep. I was hoping this was something else, but it was not. Do you all swear your fealty to the one true king from now until your dying breath? The chief responded with raucous shouts of approval. By Morgana's cauldron, I do. I'm the monarch, not the king. Then raise your axes with me, siblings, and let us bear witness to the start of a new age. Lord, render the chosen of Valtor will now be bathed in the blood of the Pretender. As her knife kisses your throat, you try to shout, only a gurgle comes out. Fucking patricians ruined everything. You goddamn patricians really ruined everything. The monarch is dead. Long live the king. Bullshit. That has got to be... I've played this game several times now, and that has got to be the single unluckiest run I've ever seen in my life. It just doesn't get any worse than that. That was just horrible. Let's do another. That pisses me off. It pisses me off because there was absolutely no chance given at any point. It pisses me off that the rebellion screwed over the whole game. Just the damn rebellion. Walked into the Chiefs winning. Yep, the Chiefs won because their Defiance dropped to 0, which is exactly what they needed for their final win condition. And the Defiance dropped to 0 because we won a war against the Patricians. The goddamn Patricians starting rebellion ruined fucking everything. Bolt of lightning struck the sacred oak, splitting it in two. It was a sign for the old gods. Lorender has risen. Shortly after Monarch Nano's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Dragon Master's castle and placed them under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's debts against it, and the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. The Lord Render marched south as the head of an army. Volter was with him. The throne was seized by force, and the power of the old gods could never be denied again. Monarch Nano the Unflinching. That's annoying. Oh, I forgot there was other buttons to click. Now, here's a question, because I've never done continue game before. We could continue this. Now I'm playing as the monarch who just overtook me. There's no join yet. Or we could start a new game where we've got Monarch and Nano back in the throne again. Thoughts and opinions? I don't know what to do myself. Continue game will have all the stats remain, but there will be some unique Dynasty events. Yeah, I thought so. New? Okay. Continue makes more sense. I've never done continue. If I continue, I want it to be on my own terms, damn it. If I continue, I want it to be my heir. Same teams? Most, yes? I don't want that then. I want teams to be shuffled up. At least this time. Monarch Nano of the Dynasty name, chat. Also, if you have not joined in for the game yet, you should join in for this one, because this will probably be the last one for the night. There's only really time in the stream for 2 of these, anyways. Of the Carrot Dynasty. I cannot spell. Play on Twitch, and I always do counts. We're not doing counts this time, simply to switch it up. Every single time I play it, I've always selected counts. Not this time. Not this time. Patricians. Grandees, since I haven't done them in a while, and Barons. Grandees, Pats, and Barons, that's... yeah, exactly. Alright then. Connecting to game server. Alright, join. If you own the game, you can join. You do ! join, followed by a pronoun, and then Barons, Grandees, or Patricians. Or color, I guess. If you don't own the game, you cannot choose which team you want to join. Which region you would like to join. Alright, chat, go ahead and join. Join up, join up. Friendly reminder, there are Twitch drops today. There's a nice outfit for the North people? The blue people? I forget already the fucking name of them. There's a Twitch drop for this game today, so if you own the game, not only, you know, do you get to pick the region you want to join into, you get to pick your appearance, you get to appear more often in the storyline than other people, but also you get a nice drop today. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I really do appreciate this game a lot, and you should go buy it. It's also on sale as well. There's not a better time to go pick up this game right now. It's on Steam for, I think, only $8. It's a fun party game as well for playing with people. We could use another person to fill in a slot for the coast, so the balancing is a little bit better. Everyone? There's enough people in chat here. We should have someone else to join, right? Oh yeah, Terra, right. He said he was going to be late. Couldn't get anyone to join when I attempted this. It's very difficult to get people together for this. Like, you can't play this game as a very small streamer. It doesn't really work out. And trying to get people in... No slash, just join here. It's a little bit difficult. Oh wait, no, it did work. Okay, I didn't know the slash worked. Too much patricians? Patricians is definitely interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a patricians win yet, though. Maybe, actually, maybe once. Anyways, begin! Also, one of your three sides are going to get some kind of extra person later whenever Terra gets back. Oh, there we go, okay. 3 grandees, 2 barons, 2 patricians, for starts. This is one hell of a layout. Why is the south up north? Okay. The coast is always over here. The march is over this way. What a weird layout this is. Huh. The path to victory. My win condition, I would care to be... Oh, wait. What? What? I misclicked military. We have to restart. I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that. Anyways, I don't know how the fuck I managed to do that. Anyways, moving on. Attempt 2. Okay, join again. God damn it. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Ow! Okay, I deserve that. I deserve that, I deserve that, I deserve that, I deserve that, I deserve that. Hmm? Alright then. Waiting for 3 more. Don't mind my stupidity. Anyways. To be honest, I didn't even want to select that option first anyways. That, like, the path to victory yet, so I wanted to select one of the other options first. So this is fine, this is fine. And who's the one more who's not in yet? Who is it? Anyone? Anyone? I don't remember who the hell it was. What was it? Who do we just have who we don't have now? We had a... Huh. Okay, I'll just begin it. Anyways. Begin game. Alright. Council introduction. We can skim through this. This is just me talking to all the people. Whatever. I don't like to skim through the text in this game a lot, but that's just... nothing happens there. Coronation! Alright, shouldn't I be giving the orders? Very well then, what must I do? Let's get this over with. Alright. To the river. I don't want to go to the river again. I mean, you can put me in the river if you want, but, like, why? Why? How dare you? I'm vetoing A again, because I don't want to spend a bunch of money already. Bullshit. Go ahead and vote. Barons, Grandees, and Patricians. Red, yellow, and green. Color combo I haven't played with this game yet. Have not done this combination. I don't even know if I've ever had Barons and Grandees in the same thing together in general. Alright. Well, into the river I go. Off to the river I go. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Thank you for the follow. Welcome down the rabbit hole. Alright. Thrown into the river per usual. Whatever. The path to victory. So, there's a reason that I decided to do the coronation first. So now, after getting to see whatever the hell you guys decided to choose, now, since you chose to throw me in the river, my stability has already increased by 1. So, obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and select to be the Monarch Peacekeeper stability goal. Thanks for helping. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright. Now, everybody, pay attention, pay attention. Barons, wake up. Red people, wake up. It's time for you to choose your condition. You'll have 30 seconds. We have the Barons of the March. Back down for a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. Lower your own, lower the kingdom's stability. Lower the kingdom's stability. Or, lower the kingdom's authority. I wouldn't recommend lowering the stability. I wouldn't advise. I'm not gonna let that happen. That's right. I don't think you want to go up against my condition here. Even if it's only your first condition. The Republic of Kurth has this substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the barons can take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible monarch would never allow one region to hold or such a thing. Due to do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the monarch's wrath. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Which you already have checked off, lucky. The Grandees. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. You must not allow it to go unanswered. Grandees, wake up. The 2 of you must decide. Do you care to win by raising the kingdom? For starters, Part 1, raise the authority of the kingdom, lower your own defiance, or raise the treasury. Grandees, hurry up. Raise authority as one of them. Going directly against what the barons need. Interesting. And lower own defiance. Is it going to pick 50-50? Let's see. Raise authority it is. 5 or more in 2 seasons. Well, isn't that great? I just want to point out how stupid that is, that's gonna happen. So, the barons need 4 or less, the grandees need 5 or more. So no matter what... that's already screwed me over. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than the monarch Nano. Something must be done. Patricians, go ahead and vote. Your decision is now. Do you care to raise the stability of the kingdom, which is exactly what I need? Might be a little bit easier for you. Or lower the treasury, or lower the authority. Interesting that you chose raise stability instead of lower authority when you could work with the barons to get that authority lowered. Therefore, you know, two birds, 1 stone, but fair enough. Not sure if that's what I would have done, but... Must lull the spy master into false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise the stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. So, I'm fine with this because it's going to take 4 seasons before it continues onwards. So personally, I'm okay with this. Laws of the land. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200 treasury. Oh, that's my money. Oh dear. How nobles choose to vote is hidden. Can't. That's stupid. And that's stupid. Okay, royal gamble, I guess. Why must we be punished for the long time? Because you've already got your check mark. Yet so did the barons, and yet theirs is still 2 seasons. Lucky sons of bitches. Alright. A mysterious ship in the Barrens. My liege, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate, and it's not even from the March. Its name is, the Serafina, and it bears a southern flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favorite picnic spot. My common folk discovered only one survivor on board, a southern sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. It's killing me. Has ever since I woke up. Did you teleport this ship? I swear I didn't do anything last I remember. I was sailing along the southern waters, and nothing. Poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our, Nay, we must interrogate him further. I must know why the ship is on my land. Why interrogate him? Quit being a bitch, Barons. Okay, what should be done with the stranded southern sailor and a mysterious shipwreck? Send the sailor to a monastery, to coalesce in peace. So A is just to let him go rest. B, pay the scholar to help him recover his memory. What? That's not gonna do anything! Oh yeah, let's pay him. That surely will jog his memory. What a waste! The Baron should hire adventurers to investigate the wreck. Leave the sailor to recover alone and wreck to molder away. That increase trade. Oh. That's interesting. I think B and C are the two worst ones. Adventure events are always funny. Well, if you want to. I mean, I'll put in a vote for C. That sounds interesting. The Baron should hire adventurers to investigate the wreck. Vote. Go ahead. Waiting patiently. And, okay. Looking like it's going for C. Alright, and that is 4 votes for C. Have we done the Sewer Rats event yet? I don't think so. I don't think I remember that one. If it's in the latest update, then no. If it's in the 1.2 update, the Manifest Dynasty, then no. Because I have only played it once so far. Why must we foot the bill? Some barons... Oh, yeah, you guys lost 300 each from that. Oh. The Adventure Guild is always hungry for cash. They put together a ragtag band of their best explorers, led by a woman named Shania. We'll be back soon with news. Don't worry, we never fail. I mean, the shipwreck's right there. How long does it take to investigate? A new trend. Lord Patrician Orion is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to tell you, a crab. Sell you a crab. A what? It's the latest trend among the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. Just go all in with ventures no matter the cost? Creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Send them away and don't waste my time like this again. Crabs, honestly. What is this kingdom coming to? I don't want to buy some bullshit crab right now. The Honor Guard. Alright. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your Honor Guard? If you let us host it in the South, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident the Southern Battle Nuns will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your Honor Guard and have done with it? Hold a battle royale! Wonderful, I'll begin organizing the event at once. A week later, you receive word that the Battle Royale is due to begin, held in Grandy Dragon Master's Vineyard. You travel down to spectate along with a horde of murder fans from across the kingdom. Welcome one and all. Today's competitors are champion gladiators from the coastal area, fierce battle nuns from the south, and the barons, battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Who will you support, Your Majesty? I don't know if the Southern are the greatest in battle. I believe the Barons would probably be the most likely. The veterans of the march. I think our Southern battle nuns will surprise you. Let's watch the fight. 40% chance. The bell rings. The battle nun leaps forward, her sword flashing. The gladiator deflects with his shield, grunting with the effort. The battle nun dances back, fluid as a viper, and turns her attention to the marcher soldier. Sparks fly as blades clash. The three fighters dart back and forth, almost too fast for your eyes to follow. Once, twice, a blade finds its mark, blood sprays, and finally someone stands victorious. It's the Southern Battle Nun. Her head bowed, standing as still as a statue. Her opponents lie dead at her feet. I should have said the Grandies would probably win here. I told you, looks like you have a new honor guard, your majesty. With that, the battle royale is over. Everyone agrees it was a fine day out, for those who survived. And the Southern Army attracts a wave of new recruits. A little more military for the Grandies. Alright, auction time, everybody. Let's see. Let's take a look here. Alright, so, for example, A would benefit the Barons, since they need less authority. C would benefit the Grandies, since they need more authority. I have a feeling this is going to be a fight between A and C, isn't it? I think the Barons have more money than the Grandies, though. But yeah, this is going to be a fight between A and C, isn't it? As for the patricians, you guys do have the most money, but you don't really need anything right now. You could raise the stability a bit, which I would appreciate. But have at it. Exclamation point fund. The letter followed by the amount. What? A and E between... Wait, why E? Raising the trade? What's that all about? Lowering the military? What? Dragon, you just voted to lower your own military. What the hell are you doing? 20 seconds remaining. Grandies, I'm surprised you're not putting all your money in on C. You need more authority, after all. Grandies. That's what I thought. And time's up. Alright then. Buildings funded. Oh, E got a little bit of money at the last second. Unfortunate for the Barons. Why increase your own I don't understand the purpose. Your trade is already plenty high enough. Thank you for the authority raise. Surprised you didn't go to raise your own stability, though. The command wrong? Skill issue. Alright, yeah. I also spam clicked and I didn't... anyways. That one doesn't matter, but that annoys me. Shark attacks the adventurer's return! Okay. Who is another Grandie? Dragon. Stop spam clicking then? Yeah, good idea. I'm going to cheer like 300... Why? What? No. No, don't give me bits, give me fruit snacks. No, don't give me bits, give me fruit snacks. I don't want your bits, I want fruit snacks. There are food gummies. Carrot is healthier, but food snacks over there. But food snacks over there. Nope. I'm refunding that. No ad time during one of these streams. Not happening. I forgot to turn that off. No ad time. Not in a game this important. Alright. Bring back bad news? What happened? We can only remember fragments, like a half-forgotten nightmare, but I remember running down an endless labyrinth that twisted around me. This ship is cursed? The captain's cabin at the center, but you're willing to return. Better equipment. I need better equipment. Better equipment! Not a game this important? Yeah. Not for this game. Any other game? Sure. The ad time? Whatever. But I'm not going to screw over a voting period because of some ads. Should the adventurers be allowed to return to the wreck? They may return, but they need better equipment. There's a 70% chance of success there. Don't let them go back. No one should explore this area. 50% chance of success. It's their choice. Let them do what they want. 50% chance. Well, I mean, A is a significantly better chance to win. I mean, I'm gonna put in my own personal vote there. A is just like, I want to see what happens if they actually go in there with better equipment. I want to see if they're gonna, you know, get something done. What are they gonna do? Ren, you are not in the game. Silly. Voting has closed. They may return, but they need better equipment. Welcome, Mazzy. Let me then join. Look at the pin message. Alright, trade challenge succeeded. Nice. They rush off to the wreck at once. The barons tell anyone who will listen that the adventurers are sure to come back in one piece. Oh, that doesn't necessarily mean they got what they wanted, but at least they were able to go back in again. Okay, shark attacks! Ren, you should do join she. Otherwise it's going to set you as a they. Alright. Mazzy is now part of the Grandies. Ren is part of the Barons. I don't know if you can change it now. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. Oh, great. You can't close my beach. No one's mentioning closing up. The beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got in on the wrong end of the fish. Well, now I want to close it. Well, now I want to close. You can't. I'll take this all the way to the council. I don't want to close the beach, because that's just going to lower stability. Which would not benefit me, and not benefit the patricians. It's only one shark. Exactly, there's only one shark, after all. Surely. Alright then. Friendly reminder for the new joiners. For the barons to win, so far, you are going to need to lower the authority of the kingdom. The Grandies need to raise the authority of the kingdom, and then the patricians need to raise the stability. And you can also see that on the browse, on the extension somewhere on screen. I think it's like to the left. I don't know. What should be done about the shark preying on tourists of the coast? In the coast. Keep the beach open. Shut down the beach. Turn the shark into a tourist. Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Wait, D sounds like the best option. No. That lowers defiance, which makes them happy. That increases trade and increases personal wealth. Ah, fuck B. Shark World. I want Shark World. That is only upsides for everybody. That sounds like fun. Why not? Everyone, go ahead and just... I'm not gonna control the vote or anything. I'm not putting any vetoes in here. Just vote D. I want a Shark World. How dare you fucking barons vote C? Shark World, damn it. Ren, you can't vote C multiple times. Well then. That's that. Shark World! It's genius. We flip this on its head. The patricians immediately mount to an impressive public relations campaign. Come to the Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever. But at least they've all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. What the fuck? That's incredible! And you got some money from that, too. Enjoy. Patricians, you owe me. You owe me a little bit for that. And welcome, Eolin. Okay, so now we have 3 barons, 3 grandies, 3 patricians. Very nice. End season. Amidst dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle stands watch over the march your border. There, at the end of the kingdom, the plot is hatching. Oh, yes. Right. So you haven't got your gunpowder yet, so the Baron's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less in any amount of seasons, since they weren't able to do it in the first 2 seasons. So, friendly reminder again, Barons, you need to drop that authority to 4 or less. It's currently 5. However, the Grandies need 5 or more. Except, never mind, the Grandies don't need 5 or more anymore. Moving on. Less peasants, less money to be had in taxes. Yeah, bullshit. Precious Shark Blahaj, who shall be the champion of the third? Blahaj World! Alright. Practicing a swordplay, cutting a dummy to ribbons. Suddenly the sky turns black, a flash of light, a boom of thunder, and a figure stands where the charred scraps the dummy used to be. Holy shit! I'm Arthmorald, Wizard of the Storm. Speak your peace, immortal, and be quick. I thought we might have a common goal. The monarch has been overstepping their bounds recently, haven't they? This is undeniably true. Watching from the clouds, I've observed many grave injustices committed by the monarch's minions. I've done nothing of the sort! You bullshit god. Goddess, whatever the fuck. Technically, the precepts of magic forbid me from intervening, but alas, my colleagues abandoned that rule long ago. I suppose I gained nothing from keeping it to it still. One thing, though, you must deal with the bees on my behalf. Did you say bees? Yes, on this plane, they're simple insects. But in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the dreams of being. Okay, so what? So get rid of bees. The Grandies must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less. Interesting. It's currently 15, the combined farming is. Alright, so, everybody listen up. In order to prevent the Grandies from moving on too quickly, patricians, barons, you two may collectively want to raise your own farming value. Just an idea, it might be beneficial. Having good farming is good in general, and would screw over the Grandies, of course. And of course, don't lower that farming. Just saying. Of course you'd say fuck farming, you silly Grandie. Wait, no, you're a baron, eh? No. No. Ren, don't throw. You're a baron now. You do things in the best interest of the barons. Alright. Taxation. I care to go very heavy on taxes this time around. Nothing personal, anybody. But, I can afford taxes right now. You may get slightly pissed off, however... The treasury is still only at 3,000. That doesn't have much of an effect. Eligible options. We'll do that after. Monarch and a monarch. Potentially. I'm not gonna bribe. I don't need any reason to bribe you. All the bribing you does is decreases defiance, which I don't need to do yet. I don't care who the IRS sends, I won't pay taxes. Here's my thought process, Chan. I can afford to raise your defiance a little bit, so long as that defiance doesn't go above the authority and stability of the kingdom both. It would have to... Your defiance would have to go up to 7 before it'd be a problem for me, so... It's not a problem. I'll give you's monies probably later, though. I may need to give you back some of that money later. The crab bubble bursts. Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy into it. A new reef has been discovered, which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. How could this be? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, your majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. I'm glad I didn't invest into this, then. Great! Everybody just lost money. Wait, what? Orion, the very same patrician who first began the crab craze, recently sold all his crabs as a huge profit just days before the crash. I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit. What the hell is Orion doing? Something must be done. Thank you, Weekend, for the hydrate. Also, welcome. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. They were casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. Bail out the failed business along the coast, which will require me to fund the... No. No. Hell no. Arrest Lord Patrician Orion the Starhawk and confiscate his ill-gotten gold. I don't need that much money. Let the coast suffer the full consequences of this crisis. Okay, so, chat. Here are your two options. Do you want to have option B or option C? They do the same thing, but option C just takes money away from Orion. I don't want A. I don't want A. Yeah, I know they lower stability, but you know, I don't really care. Frankly, I don't give a damn. You want to take money away from Orion? Well, huh. I could do a lot with that money. Should I, though? I'm actually contemplating between A and C right now. I don't know. This is tough. He becomes broke like all of us? Yes, but... You see... The fellow patricians of Orion are going to want that money. Once it's in my pockets, the money isn't that useful anymore. No, I'm going to veto something, okay? Of course I'm going to veto B, because it's just worse C. If you're going to pick the one that decreases my stability, at least I'm getting money for it. Stability is one of my win conditions, so if you want to use C to decrease the stability a little bit, so be it, but at least I get a lot of money for it. Omega Yeet's on cooldown. Anyways, have at it. Don't make the Monarch too rich, that is smart. However, it would decrease my stability, which would therefore also screw over the patricians a little bit. Of course the patricians would vote for A. This is interesting. This is an interesting split. Not really a split so much. I'm fine with losing the money. I will be taxing the coast, for the record, so I can get back a little bit of that. Since I bailed you all out of this, horrible industry failure, I'm going to be taxing you a little bit in return. But, otherwise, you now have a trade of 10. You owe me, anyways. Defiance is 0, trade is maxed out. A little bit of taxation. Anyways. Going to rebel right if the Monarch is too rich, they can buy all the weapons. Oh, enough. A body unearthed. Has the servants bring in a stretcher to the council hall. Returning from the wreck. What happened? They reached the hold of the shipwreck and found this. The other nobles recoil in horror. It's a corpse that almost looks human, encrusted all over with ice crystals embedded into its flesh. Despite the heat of the lamps, the crystals remain solid and glittering. What? Nix was once a wizard. Might be the source of the wreck's teleportation and associated memory problems. You must handle this carefully, Your Majesty. We don't know what to do with the remains. Can a wizard body be destroyed at all? Interesting. Why Nano not on streaming VC? Because I'm just paying attention to the game. And also I have all of you to talk to. I don't need somebody also in the streaming channel to talk to. The one time I stream without going to the streaming channel. What should be done with the wizard's body? Pay Baron Ozzy to return the body to the ocean, which would just cost a bunch of money. No. Build a funeral pyre and burn the body. Stow the body back on the wreck and keep it secret. Put the body on display in a martyr museum. Hey, just saying, just saying. Just saying, just saying. Okay. B and C are both gambles. D would line everybody's pockets. I think. Or that would line someone's pockets. D will just be a dead end. B and C are gambles. I don't want C to win because C is gonna benefit the Barons. D doesn't really benefit anybody. B would benefit me and the patricians if it worked. I don't know. I have an interesting dilemma here. B, C, and D all sound very interesting. I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm not even gonna put in a monarch vote. I probably should have voted for something myself, but have at it. Do that after we get past our scheme. Then we can work together nicely. You can't vote BC. You can't vote BC. Nuh-uh. Build a funeral pyre and burn the body. Of course, my fine patricians would choose the stability option. And succeeded! Wow, 1 in 60% chance. That's great. Farming is now bountiful, and increased Aussie's wealth by a little bit. After the ceremony, bountiful crops twine up from the ground before spectators' eyes. That's interesting. The area is known thereafter as a place of good fortune. Interesting. That's actually very interesting. Okay. Help or harm you? It slightly helped the Barons, and did nothing else, pretty much. Barons got... Oh, actually. Good. So, that increased the Barons' farming, which, therefore, slows down the Grandees. Yeah, exactly, because the Grandees need 14 or less total farming across all three. And now the farming is higher in the Barons, which means, you know, that's higher than 14. Therefore, slowing down the Grandees' progression, which is good, given that the Grandees are a little bit ahead. How far are we? Pretty much just started. I mean, I'm just now, choosing a partner. So, like, 3rd or 4th. Thank you for the follow. Welcome down the rabbit hole. We used a wizard to ruin a wizard. Interesting, interesting. Got the Grandees away only a little bit, though. It's not a huge problem. Alright. Thank you for the follow. Welcome down the rabbit hole. From the coast, we have, Athesius? Yeah, Athesius. Athesis, there we go. The wealthy heir to the Lord Patrician Eolin's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He's increased his fortune by selling potions and tinctures to the masses. Makes them himself. He said he's said to be led by his passions, living in the moment with no thought for his reputation. I kind of like the sound of him. The eldest son of Mazeldazzle lineage, a quiet and retiring soul, preferring solitude to the company of others. Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Peasants have some terrible nicknames for him. No, not happening. Not a chance in hell. If you own the game, you can do exclamation point join, followed by a pronoun, followed by barons, grandees, or patricians. The names. One of these 3 names right here. No, it's join pronoun faction. It's join pronoun faction. Yeah, there you go. Put the name of faction. Yeah, it does. Only if you own the game, though. Alright, Matthias of the prestigious Ren-in-a-Box bloodline. Typical baron, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Apparently he's a hell of a fighter, brave as a lion, tough as nails. A terror to behold. Give him half a chance and expound at length of how we should improve a lot of the peasants. This is actually interesting. I'm pretty torn between, a thesis. I have to think. A thesis and Matthias. I'm pretty torn between these two. They both seem like fantastic candidates for once, which is interesting because normally we get really shit options. I mean, I'm reading, like, I mean, I played the game a few times. I'm skipping through things I, like, know are always repeats, but I'm reading these carefully. So, yeah. Capitalism, potion stuff, living in the moment, no thought to reputation. Which sounds like a good candidate. Matthias also sounds pretty fantastic. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. I like the mostly well-meaning part. Brave as a lion, tough as nails. Huh. I've made my decision. Matthias of the March. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. This couldn't possibly go poorly. Alright, laws. Issue section, several hours to get through it all. Yeah, sometimes you have to rush through this. I've had times where this game has taken 4 hours. Our last run just took 2 hours, and then I only stream for 4 hours usually, so that's why I want to avoid, like, having it take too long. Because my streams are 4 hours long. A lot of you are new around here, so I do have to say that, but yeah. And given that we're 2.5 hours in, I think we'll have plenty of time for this one, but I can't, you know, take any chances going too slow. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far tonight, and the drops as well. Go pick up the game if you haven't. Go pick up this game. It's really good. Even if you're not the one hosting it, you still get to customize your character, choose which side you want to join, all that stuff. I'm not sponsored, but I totally would take like a sponsorship from this game. Like I'm not, but I totally would. It's pretty good. I definitely think it's a good stream game. Okay, so Royal Gamble. I never liked Royal Gamble. I just got it just because I could. The monarch can mark the preferred voting option if chosen the game +1 authority. I wish this was the stability one. So, I think this is fine because I think Iron Choice will be okay. Because authority is not how I win. So if I select something and you guys pick it and I get +1 authority, you're not gonna vote against it because I selected it, because it's just authority. Like, you know, I don't need authority. It's also just better than the other one. No one was gonna do that one. No one was ever gonna let me fill my pockets. Well, Barons will. Well, until your first condition's met, then you'll just let me do whatever the hell I want. The Royal Wedding. Your wedding to Matthias is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Alright. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husbands? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, it's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. You know, husband Matthias dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself. Ah, lovely. And also increased authority a little bit. Barons are going to have a bit of a hard time here. By the time you find yourself alone with Matthias, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Whose arse do I need to kick to get more wine? I think you've had enough. Bah, you sound just like my mother. I suppose you're right. So what do you like to do in your spare time? Yeah, people, I'm joking. I do weapons training and exercises most of the time. What did you think of the wedding? It was damn beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. Shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? Swings back the last dregs of his wine and leads you to bed. That's nice for once. I feel like this game always ends up this game always ends up with sleeping in separate bed chambers, like every time, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. Alright, a taxing issue. A plague of rats! The rats! The rats! Rats, rats. We are... Wait. No, I was gonna pull up the rat song, but no. Grandy Mazzle-Dazzle strides into the council chambers, distraught, waving a dead rat by its tail. I think I have done the rats one before, maybe. Megayita's still on cooldown. I can't help with that. Wait for it. It might have hit its... No. There's a limit for how many times it can happen per stream in general, but I don't think it's hit yet. Fields and barns to the south are overrun by vermin. Can't cope anymore. What? There is no nano moment to be had. I wasn't stupid. This isn't a nano moment. I forgot the command even existed. I forgot. I'm the giant rat who makes all the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Can the council help resolve the southern rat plague? Take the rat and go. The south can handle this alone. Ooh, no. Alright, I need to make this very clear. Barons, patricians, do not vote A. A has a chance of benefiting the Grandies, which gets them very close to their condition, if it goes in their favor. No A. The Grandies, of course, would probably want A. Send them a shipment of cats. Oh, that's expensive. Hire some adventurers to clear out the rodents. Why D? C is still gonna work. D just makes me spend more money. Hell no. You know what? Cats. A, B, and D don't exist when C exists. That's true. You know what? Cats. Cats! Cats, everybody! Cats! Don't care if C is a gamble. Cats, everybody. If I see a single one of you not voting for cats, you're getting killed. Off with your head. Any last one of ya? One more person hasn't voted yet. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay, I was confused. I thought there were 2, 2, and 4. Who the hell didn't vote? Oh, 2 of you didn't vote. Voting has closed. Send them a shipment of cats. Let them have cats. I can't thank you enough, Your Highness. You send a... Oh boy. Ooh, 80% chance of success. We got this. If I lose, I'm alt-F4ing. What the fuck is happening? You mean to tell me that I lost an 80%? Bullshit! Bullshit! I'm taxing the shit out of everybody out of spite. Made me spend money on these goddamn cats and they didn't even work. I'm taxing you. It's just happening. I'm not sorry. Should have trained those cats better, damn it. I gave you a bunch of cats. It was your job to train the cats. You didn't train the cats. That's a you problem. That is a you problem. You should have trained those cats better. Alright, anyways. Granny Dragon Master at the south is bleeding us dry. Not literally, I hope. I can use a common idiom, Your Majesty. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows. Granny Dragon Master has been, taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It's been a hard year, Your Holiness. I have barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat. Oh shit, he is actually pretty broke. That would decrease farming. Hell no. This is a matter of the council's consideration. No, what about the poor peasants' cows? A pox on the stupid cows. Let's see what the council thinks of this. My fault. Should have trained your fucking cats. Nope. I bought the cats. There was never anything in the contract that I would have to buy and train cats. I did make you pay for the tournament, but it was fun though. Everybody enjoyed it though. It was good for the health of the kingdom. It was enjoyable. Have a royal tax collector take over duties at the south. How to increase defiance. Allow Grandy Dragon Master to keep overtaxing his peasants. Throw a Grandy Dragon Master into the dungeon and teach him a lesson. Why? What? A is stupid. I think C is the best option. If you don't veto B, I'm selecting B. Well, of course you'd select B, because of course you'd select B! We can't do B, because that decreases farming, which we can't have! No! C will pay you back for the cats. C would pay me back for the cats. You know what? You know what? Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Grandies, if you vote C, I won't tax you here. If the tax is the next season, that is. I don't know. Remember how I said I was going to tax the shit out of you for making me pay for those cats? Well, C pays off the cats. I won't tax you for the cats. Maybe I'll tax you for something else later on, but I won't tax you for the cats. If you go ahead and vote C. Either or works, though. Realistically. Alright then, let's see what happens. God, I love the veto. Imagine somebody gets rid of their veto for another law. That would be outrageous. 3, 2, 1, 0. Have a royal tax collector take over tax duties in the south. By the 9th, tax collection has been our duty since the days of old. Why should the rest of us be punished because of our Grandy Dragon Master's mistakes? The royal tax collector proves to be diligent and efficient, but the Grandies are outraged at the implication that they can't be trusted. Oh, shit. Yeah, not a chance in hell I'm taxing the Grandies. You guys are broke, I'm not... Don't worry. You are not going to rebel! You cannot rebel! There's not going to be a rebel like last time. The authority and stability of the kingdom is just fine. Ah, it took them long enough. Alright, Phase 2 of the Patrician Scheme. Plans are going better than expected. The Spymaster thinks that we're all is well in the kingdom. While the cat's away, the mice shall play. Alright, let's see. For the next stage of the Patrician Scheme, they must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in the next 2 seasons. That's not happening. Alright. Do not fuck... Ren, do not fuck over your team. You're not allowed to. Alright, so, barons still need to lower authority down to 4 or less. Let's see here. Friendly reminder, anyone who's not a Grandee, good idea to raise farming. Anyone who's not a patrician, good idea to raise the amount of money that I have. Just by a little bit at least. Taxes are next season. Rising Tempers. A vanity project. Your distant cousin. Your distant cousin. I have a matter of some delicacy to speak with you about. How's the old kingdom going, eh? I always thought it looked like a lot of work, but I suppose you get a fancy hat. I do. Lord Fizzlebert is your very, very distant cousin, about 15th in line to your throne. You haven't seen him in years. Good day to you both. Lord Fizzlebert's been staying at my estate for the last year, your highness, but alas, there have been some financial impacts. He's been borrowing money from me for months, saying that he'll pay me back when his luck turns, but now my coffers are bare. Poor Oreo couldn't even afford a little banquet to see me off. Sorry it's come to this, but I must petition the court for funds, your highness. Ah, bullshit. Hell no. Hell no. I can't read. Anyways. You need majority. Yeah, you need majority. You also need defiance to be higher than the authority and stability. So, 8. Good luck with that. Lord Fizzlebert should be put up in the palace. If Lord Fizzlebert should sort this out himself. So, simple vote, everybody. Do you want to raise the defiance of the Grandies, or lower the defiance of the Grandies? I mean, realistically, you probably want to lower the defiance of the Grandies. There's not really a reason to raise it. If you're thinking you can raise the defiance to go ahead and get a little rebellion, that's not happening. Not this time around. We're not getting a rebellion like last time. Just go ahead and lower that defiance down. You're not getting a rebellion. It's not happening. Not a chance in hell. Oh, patricians and barons, don't help them. If you help the Grandies get a rebellion, you know you're gonna have to fight against them. You're all just gonna lose a military during it. Don't try that. Remember what happened last time. None of this side with us? Not a chance. Storms out in a noisy huff. Still, at least the treasury is safe from your cousin's grasp. Well then. Rising Tempers. Or spend money to fix the issues? Yeah. have something I need to discuss with you. I've been touring the grounds and speaking with your officers. A lot of wasted potential, if you ask me. Make me a general in the Royal Army and I'll whip them into shape. It could turn the tide of war one day. It would lower authority, huh? Welcome, Pufferfish. No, rebel! This is interesting. Why would it decrease authority? Well, because I'm forcing somebody into a position? Sounds like a great idea. Despite your other generals grumbling, you hold a lavish ceremony in which Matthias is decorated with a number of meaningless medals and given a fancy new sword and a badge of office. But to no one's surprise, not much changes over the coming weeks. If anything, Matthias is out of his depth. Well, it was worth a try. I think it's because he likes in a position of power and gains followers. What? The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on the kingdom? I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but will ensure you're always remembered. It does sound pleasing. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. Treasury too low. Wow, can't even use that as an option. And the nobles will fund it. Interesting option. This is an idea best left forgotten. I should have said this was not an idea. I don't know here. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit. A makes the patricians win the game. The patricians will pretty much win the game if A wins. Barons and grandees, I need you two to work together and vote to D. You also don't want C, because C pulls money out of all of your pockets. All of you lose money if you vote C, which is ridiculous. And A just makes the patricians almost win. Easy, just like that. And you can't win together. D is the only option. There's a third scheme, yes, but you're gonna get lucky and have it be something completely ridiculous, and you win immediately. Barons and grandees. Mazel Dazzle is a fucking traitor. Traitor! Traitor! I can't believe this. Well, it seems as though one of you, don't know who, Oreo, or actually no, two didn't vote. Or who? Ren? One of you two could have voted. A or D, see what happens, but I mean, I get to pick now. It seems to be a little bit problematic. You all have an AFK on the Grandees and an AFK on the Barons. Which is problematic. So, anyways, this is an idea best left forgotten. When the results of the vote are announced, the chief architect sighs in disappointment. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to focus my work elsewhere. He decides to train up the enterprising architects and builders across the kingdom, sharing his knowledge. Many of the nobles make use of this new expertise to renovate their estates. Well, damn! We are a trading powerhouse! This beautiful kingdom is a trade powerhouse! Oh, I thought this would be, taxation time. It's not. Interesting. Alright then. Well, let's see who needs what. The barons need to Fund the theater, option B, because that decreases their authority, which is exactly what they need. However, the Grandies need option D. That would decrease their farming, which is good for them. However, C would screw over the Grandies. Remember, anybody can vote for any building. C would screw them over, D would help them. B helps the Barons. And E fucks over the Barons again. And as for the Patricians, they can't do anything. So, care to screw over or help the Barons? Screw over or help the Grandees? Or increase more trade? Or decrease some military? A and F suck. Those two are not happening. Auction. Remember, exclamation point fund followed by the letter and then the number. Also, any money you put towards one of the two any building that doesn't win, you get that money back. 850 on B, of course you would. You know, I'd advise putting some money into E, maybe, to screw over the Barons. The Barons are controlling everything here. Into A, really, of all of them. Chat, wake up. Interesting, interesting. Ooh. Oh my god. You really just spent all your money on that. I don't think there's anything to help with that. Goddamn Barons and all their money. Grandies just have no... Grandies? Oh, right, because the Grandies are broke. I forgot. Right. That is true, that is true. I forgot about that. Well then. Increase of authority by 1 and decrease by 1. Congratulations. You've wasted your money. But hey, the building that didn't win, you get that money back at least. About your heir. Alright, your marriage to Matthias has grown stale. Oh, and you get along well enough. And you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about perfecting his combat moves more than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. That's a shame. Is there any happy relationships in this game? Does anybody know? Alright. An heir. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of many cousins. My husband and I will have a child together. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a low-born child from the orphanage. How about my youngest cousin? An entirely sensible idea. I'll make the arrangements at once. Perfect. Your complaining cousin. Oh boy, he's back at it again. Got assassinated, so I don't think so. I see. Okay. Your complaining cousin. Let's see. This seems more important. Interesting news from the south. Do all your family reunions go this well? Is my cousin causing trouble again? You could say that. Lord Fizzlebird has decided to tell everyone that you're unwilling to give someone of your own blood funds on which to survive. It's stirring up the bad feeling against you. Better to nip this in the bud before it gets out of control. The monarch should formally apologize, which would help the barons. Of course, you barons are going to vote for A. Officially reprimand him for his insolence, which has a 40% chance of success. And B, pay the grandees to put him up. Well, of course, you patricians want B. You barons want A. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is veto B. Nope. Let's see. So, barons are obviously going to vote A. And everyone else, how about we gamble with C, shall we? I don't like the sound of the barons getting ahead. But, you know, it's up to your own opinions, of course, if you want to help them or not. You goddamn traitors. Helping out the barons. Why help these barons? Chat, now, don't start making deals in chat. You know those are just gonna get torn apart the moment the opportunity is given. Come on now. Come on now, chat. Be smarter than that. This game is all about being selfish. Come on. Really now? You really think that's gonna work out? Really? Let's see what happens. This simply can't go on, your majesty. These archboffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the Ninth God's wrath. At a perfect site for an observatory, high in the southern hills, but it's on Grandy Mazeldazzle's land and refuses to let us build there. Such things are heresy. This art is just as big and close as the Ninth God intended. Why, who put you up to this idea? But it was one of those patricians like Fog Envoy. Alright. Deal earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not getting a revolution. You are not getting a revolution. Please. Just stop. It's not happening. Should the scholars be allowed to build an observatory on Mazeldazzle's lands? Construct the observatory. Find a different site for the observatory. Forbids construction. Investigate the scholars' funding. Why investigate the scholars' funding? Why? What'd they do? They didn't do anything. Forbid the construction of the observatory. Defiance down, faith up. I don't like the faith because I have a feeling that raising faith is going to be the Grandy's last condition. It usually is. Because the Grandies are all about their faith. I'm not keeping you broke. I'm doing nothing of the sort. You know you're not going to be able to cause a rebellion. I'm simply going to rig things so that I can lower your own defiance. You need to seek other means of winning. You need to seek other means of overthrowing me. Let's see here. So... this is interesting. I think I'm just going to leave this up to whatever the hell anybody wants. What does everybody want? Oh, and goodbye. Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts and opinions? Because I sure as hell don't know what to do here. Of course you won't tell me. I'm just gonna put Iron Choice on there and just see what happens. What's gonna happen? Let's see. I do like a gamble. A gamble sounds nice. Why investigate the scholars' funding? They didn't do anything. Chat, they did nothing wrong. Calm down. Be nice. The scholars are just trying to make a nice observatory. And that is an observatory constructed. I think. Succeeded! Yes! It succeeded! Oh no, the Grandies are all pissed off. But they have a trade monopoly, so, you know, you Grandies might be all pissed off having no money, having high defiance, but hey, I just gave you a bunch of trade. Think about it. Paying for itself many times over. Think about it. Think about it. That's that season all said and done. Alright. Complaining about me not having all the money decreased. Yeah, I know. What about here? Complaining about the bees still existing. Yes, okay. Give me a few more months. Upon my honor, I won't let you down. I'm not accustomed to failure. All regions farming to 14 or less in any amount of time. Alright. First of all, patricians, you all have a little bit too much money, and I could use some money. And you could use my money. So I'm taking it. Now, for the Grandies... No. I promised that I wouldn't tax the Grandies. I said I promised I wouldn't tax the Grandies for the cast, which I'm not. In fact, I'm actually giving you all back that money like I said I would. I'm giving you some. I think I can afford it. Can I afford that? I can afford it. I'll be taxing the barons, because I also need to counterbalance this. That's 2,300. This gives me an extra 100 gold. I'm not taxing the grandees, that's what I said. In fact, I'm paying you back a little bit as a sign of good faith. As I said, you're not coming. You are not coming against my kingdom. I was trying to... But what's the phrase? You're not rebelling. It's not happening. Don't betray us. What do you mean, don't betray us? It's a slight taxation. You are still plenty good on funds. Rebelling. No rebelling. Calm down, Chad. I did nothing. That was a whole lot of nothing right there. A fateful tree. Your remorseful cousin. Sigils in stone. Let's go sigils in stone first. I don't even know what taxing you're talking about. I might just be completely forgetful, but I don't know. It has to be higher than the stability. It has to be higher than authority and stability. That's why I'm saying there's not a chance. Let's see here. Some strange things happening at the newly built monument. Newly built what? We built a monument? I'd rather keep it quiet for now, that the nobles can be so judgmental. I don't want people to think I don't have a grip on my monument. Odd symbols are being painted on the bricks of the monument. No one knows where they're coming from, but those who look at them too long grow restless and feverish and must flee. Do I want to keep quiet here? Do I want to keep quiet here? I don't know if I want to keep quiet here. Don't tell them. I have no reason to decrease defiance. However, if I don't keep quiet, there could be something involving me losing authority, losing money, blah blah blah. I'm just going to stay quiet for now. Here. It's horrible for visitors. Set troops to guard the area. I'm not going to charge money out of the patricians' pockets. No authority loss. Military challenge failed. It still decreased authority anyways! I thought that would decrease military, but instead it decreased authority! God, this game is so annoying sometimes. I just can't tell what these options are going to fucking do. Bullshit. Okay. I'm no traitor monarch. You are overreacting due to a little bit of taxation. Taxes go up, go down. It's part of the game. Okay? I could be taxing you a whole lot worse. I could be being a whole lot worse. I don't even know what betraying you're talking about. I genuinely don't remember. Bad news for a new theater? What? It collapsed? No. Theater is next to a grove of trees. There's one especially rare one, the Greater Arrow Tree. It was planted by Queen Alma the Wise herself and stands over 200 feet tall. That's part of the problem. All visitors to our newly built theater are disturbing the soil, and the Greater Arrow Tree is dying. Oh dear! Let's see. How can the Greater Arrow Tree and the march be protected? Let me see here. Pay Baron Pufferfish Slayer to build strong fences around the tree. The tree survived this long, leave it alone. Designate the tree to a protected site in an official proclamation. C is useless, because the barons already have their authority. It's also likely to fail. Okay, I'm pissed off at the 80% gamble that we lost. I want to do the 70% gamble just to show that this RNG is bullshit. I don't know, I'm angry. However, A would benefit the patricians. B is a complete gamble. And A would benefit the patricians. Interesting. I'm going to put this here and see what happens. Let's see what happens. I mean, I know all the barons are, of course, going to vote A. Clearly. Interesting tie so far. That's only 8 out of 11 votes. Well, more like 8 out of 9, because there's like 2 AFKs in here, I think, still. As expected. I swear if this gamble loses, I'm not doing another. Okay, it succeeded, thank God. It becomes a symbol not only of your reign of Queen Alma the Wise, but of your wisdom knowing when to let nature take its course. It worked. Letting it be seemed to have worked. Didn't need any silly fence, I guess. My dear cousin, whatever can I do? I must throw myself on your mercy once again. Do you run out of snuff boxes? I'm hurt. I know I've been irresponsible in the past, but I'm beyond all that now. I said I'm building a sanctuary for retired hunting dogs in the south, but I've run out of money. I hoped there was some spare coin in the treasury. Those poor dogs are so in need. Hell no. Not paying for that. Rally the farmers of the south to help, or ask the southern tradespeople for assistance. So, here are your options. A is likely to just work, and it's just a nice thing. C would benefit the grandees. Oh my god. Jesus. Fuck you, Ruins. Oh, that's not Ruins, that's Ruler. I completely read that incorrectly. Sorry, Ruins, if you're watching. Oh my god. You know, there's some days where I just forget sound alerts even exist. There's some days where I just forget that's even a thing. Anyways, the grandees would want C, and A is just not the grandees. If you're not a grandee, you should vote A. You know? Just saying. Alright. Once again, I'm so glad. The vetoes are the only thing saving my ass from the patricians right now. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Helping the grandees? Really? Helping the grandees? And you call me a traitor? Being traitors of your own fucking regions. It failed anyways. Nothing happened. We could have built the home! If you voted A, damn it, it had a 90% chance of success. What do you mean, how dare I? How dare you not vote for A? That is your fault. A deal? A deal? A deal? Not being a traitor because you made a deal. Do you forget where you are? Being in King of the Castle? You forget where you are and what you're doing? You can't win alongside another region. Helping out another region does not benefit you. Deals this, deals that. Being a traitor to your own region. I refuse the dog sanctuary because of money purposes, obviously. Also, A would have built the sanctuary anyways. You've no grounds here. A would have built the sanctuary, but you all decided not to choose A. That is on your accord. And I don't want to hear it. A 90% chance? Yeah. You really, you want to say that? Sure. If you want to abide by the 10%, then so be it. If you want to argue a 10%, then feel free to. Sure. First shipment from Kurth? Oh. Oh. Fabled black powder. Must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. This is why I was telling you all To not trust the goddamn barons, because look at them now, already having a check mark. Look at that. This is why I was saying to raise that damn authority. Let's see here. Must vote for the least favorite option. Royal Gamble is back again. I don't know what I want here. Help them catch up! Do you forget what game you're playing? If you would like to commit treason against your region, then so be it. But if you get shit for it from your other fellow region mates, then feel free to. I want something here. I kind of want reverse voting, but it never works out. It never works out. Fair enough. I mean, you should realistically be helping only yourselves. What do we have now? 13 nobles, and most of them are in the grandees. My god. That is something, alright. Start typing username. Oh, cool, I can search for a name for some reason. I guess that's if you had, like, a massive list of people. Oh, I clicked on something I didn't mean to. Want the boat race event? I don't like the boat race event. That one kind of pisses me off. Just scream murder at it. Okay. We can help others to help ourselves. You can't, though. Not as well as you think so. Once again, you seem to be forgetting how this is a game all about being selfish. Maybe if an option that you can click on pops up to help somebody else, but... well, good luck with that. If you get stabbed in the back, though, I will point and laugh. Shut down the barons in the public works auction? Huh? Interesting. A traveling bard. Okay, compose a song. Best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. Song you say about me? In fact, I have the tune and verse all ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Teach them to fear me, teach them to love me. Give me but a few weeks, and everyone within the crown lands will know if you're beloveds. Pray, I need only a small payment of 500 gold for the time, a discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself. What the fuck? I can't pay you. Thank you for your time. That's unfortunate. I could have tanked the loss of stability if only I didn't need stability. Carved symbols. Yeah, I know it could, but like, you know, money! Patricians! That is their second condition, is to lower my money! I can't do that! I can't pay 2,000! That brings me down to 300, which is a problem. You recall the symbols that kept showing up on the monument were causing people to run away? Someone's carving them. We've discovered a network of abandoned tunnels beneath the monument itself. Tunnels' walls are carved with those very same symbols. When I tried going inside, my legs wouldn't move. I could do nothing but run away. What should we do? Oh, this is some weird shit. How should the patricians deal with the abandoned tunnels under their monument? Have the tunnels flooded, send a scholar to live with Lord Patrician Ilin while she investigates. B and C are interesting. I wonder what C would do. B is pretty straightforward. Yeah, C sounds interesting. B is too straightforward. A would... okay, A just makes me lose money and lowers defiance. But the defiance is already 0. I want to investigate this tunnel, shall we? No reverse voting. Not this time. Let's investigate this tunnel. I don't want this to just get cut off by, oh, tunnels are flooded, the end. Or, you know. Of course you like A. Well, you like A. Well then, goodbye, A. Let's investigate this. I mean, realistically, I should have vetoed A anyways, because, I don't want to lose money right now. All patricians just completely abstaining from a vote? Interesting. Oh, there's one. Voting is closed. Historian from Quail University makes her way to the coastal monuments, staying on Elin's estate while she studies. Never seen sigils like this. Could be a dialect of Latter Falchion, perhaps, but in the coast of all places. At last, a mystery worth solving. You await her results with anticipation, so does Elin, who's running low on candles, wine, and patience. Have to live with this shabby specimen? Yes, you do have to live with that shabby specimen. So we see what the hell these tunnels are all about. They don't like A, they wanted to convince you to veto A. No, A decreases money, which would therefore help the patricians. There have been some strange rumors. Let's see. There have been some strange rumors regarding the Grand Theater recently built in the martyr city of Archberg. Unscheduled play is performed there at midnight. Huh. Anyone that watches it will die 6 days later. Several deaths have already occurred. What? I went and saw the midnight play out of idle curiosity. That was 5 days ago. Uh-oh. I'm sure it's nothing. It was nice knowing you. Council needs to do something. Save me. Send the monarch to watch a performance? Hell no! Raise the theater to the ground. Why would that increase defiance? Why would that increase defiance? That's weird. Then the High Inquisitor perform an exorcism. 50% chance of success. This is all superstition and empty gossip. You know what? I'm gonna fuck you all over. Reverse voting. Quick. Have at it. Try to vote together. I dare you. Good luck. No one wants to vote A? Well, fair enough then. I'll go watch that fucking performance. I'll show you it's nothing to be concerned about. Alright, then I'll go take a look. It'll be fine. Oh, he dies the next day. Is death playing on your mind? You journey down to Arsburg and enter the theater at midnight. The lobby is dark and full of jagged shadows. The silence is hungry. Your honor guard accompany you, but somehow you don't feel comfortable by their presence. As you settle into your seat, someone on stage lights a candle. 3 actors stand in a circle of flickering light. They look like they're sleepwalking, but that doesn't stop them launching into their lines. Try as thou might, sir, thou cannot prevail, not against all 8 of us. 8 of you? Thine prime master hath vanished, which maketh 7. I have drowned the 3rd, which maketh 6. And my new ally maketh 5. Ally? I am sorry, my brother. We are destined to lose this fight if we do not bend the knee. Her? Sister, together we forged this world from stardust. You would turn traitor for this newcomer? The rest of the play unfolds. The 2 newfound allies defeat their enemy in battle, lay him out on a table, and feast together on his flesh. The special effects are worryingly convincing. Fuck. Bloody banquet's aftermath. The actress slips poison seed into the actress's wine. She dies, cursing him for a traitor, as flowers burst from her belly. The curtains close on the scene of tragedy. The actor, the last survivor, steps forward, eyes piercing your soul. I will let you free, your majesty, without suffering my curse. On one condition, you answer my question. Who was I portraying in that play? What? How the fuck am I supposed to know? I have to have a degree in King of the Castle lore? You say the 7th, which means I don't believe you. I'm rolling the dice. Oh shit, it landed on 7th anyways. Incorrect. Well, I guess I shouldn't have rolled the dice. I knew it wasn't. The Southern battle nuns convulse and shudder in their seats, foam at the lips, dying in much the same manner as Baron Pufferfish Slayer. What the fuck? You know, yeah, the rebellion is seeming more likely now, because how the fuck am I supposed to expect something like this? This is unbelievable! I wouldn't expect anything like this in this game, where I have to pick 6 options and pay attention to lore shit. What? This is unbelievable! What a horrible, horrible thing I have to select between. Yeah, that is just Why would I read? Why would I read? That's stupid. Great, I need a new honor guard. My heir. Okay, my crown will be passed down to my cousin and adopted child. A little bit more stability. Good timing. Nano the second. Oh, okay. A new honor guard. Great, I need another one. I liked that last one too. That last one cost money out of the Grandy's pockets, and now it's fucking dead. Okay. Alright, tell me about the Coastal Gladiators. I don't like these guys. Veterans of the March. Won't adapt to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands who call themselves the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Yeah, I can never do the... I can't do the foreign mercenaries. I cannot. Great. Veterans of the March. Arrive a few weeks later, they march in the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts, each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Nice. Word from the university. I returned from visiting the monument over on the coast. Well, yeah, well, if that's the case, then I have no problem since the Baron's defiance is 0. Alright, this is what I wanted to hear about. Let's see. I hear you ate the Lord Patrician Elin out of house and home. What'd you find? She shows you her sketches. As you look at them, faint warmth plays over your skin and something itches inside your skull. Huh. Is this safe? Theories that this is actually protective magic, Your Majesty. Someone's warding the monument against some great evil. I don't think they mean harm at all. I don't like the sound of magic business going on in my monument. It smacks of demons to me. It's evil magic, that's what it is. We must find the perpetrator and punish them. Okay. Leave the symbols alone. Send the Inquisition to find and punish the perpetrator. Use the symbols elsewhere in the coast. Use the symbols throughout the whole kingdom. Interesting. This is interesting. I have my veto, and I have nothing else to spend it on this season. However, I don't think I really need to use it. I kind of want to use the symbols throughout the whole kingdom. Forget B. B is just a stupider version of C. I want to use these symbols throughout the whole kingdom. Look, better trade, better farming, better stability. Worse faith, but nobody needs faith. Worse authority, which, whatever. But look, trade, farming. Well, wait, that would help the Grandies. That would help the... C would help the Grandies. I've been harassing the Grandies for long enough. If you Grandies wish to vote C, have at it. Whatever. It would increase farming. Oh wait, no, that would oh wait, shit, that is the opposite. Never mind, I'm stupid as shit. Never mind, ignore me. Okay, see, it hurts the Grandies. Ozzy, what the hell are you doing? Voting up there. I like the sound of this. I feel like this is the most interesting of the options anyways. Use these symbols throughout the whole kingdom. This couldn't possibly end poorly. Want me to carve these symbols into the pillars of any new buildings? Very well, what will the High Inquisitor think? Is outraged, but the council has spoken. Alright, who cares about faith? Alright. Preach about the importance of devotion to the ninth god and perils of magic. Several, mystery plays performed, including monarchs who look suspiciously similar to you and always come to sticky ends. However, the symbols do have an effect. In granaries, they keep vermin at bay. In vaults, they deter thieves. In houses, they keep out intruders. Just like that, the kingdom grows a little bit safer. Fantastic. I think that was overall good. Alright, auction time. Let's take a look here. Holy shit, Orion, you have a little bit of money. My god. I shouldn't have ever given any money back to you damn Grandies. Now you control the entire market. I should have just continued to tax the hell out of you and had you cry about it. But instead, I gave tax relief to the Grandies, and what do I get for it? A whole lot of nothing. Next time around, I might not be so grateful. But, regardless, what does everybody need? The Grandies need C. They need farming decreased. And I didn't mess that up this time. Let's see here. The Barons need, what, low trade? No, they need high trade. So, the Barons need A. Except, they should actually be fine. The Barons need A. No, there's no leave command. And both of the Patricians' buildings are nothing. I have a feeling every single Grandee is going to put all their money into C. And then otherwise, probably every Baron is... Well, the Barons are broke. What are the Patricians going to do? I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean, I know C is going to win, but, like, I don't know what other building is going to win. Putting money into A. Putting money into D? You really think? You really, really think that you are still going to rebel? You're getting your military up because you still think you can rebel? Unbelievable. Good luck. Good fucking luck with that. Most of you are just not spending your money. Oh, what, so you're both comfortable with both of these buildings? Interesting. Well, then enjoy your military. You're not gonna get a chance to use it. Let's see here. A call for apprentices begging for scraps. Begging for scraps. What's going on here? Clothes are stained and rumpled and his face is haggard. I hesitate before coming here, my liege, but I have no choice. Slow down and explain. Even my brewery is running dry. I'm utterly penniless. Yeah, penniless. I beg for whatever spare coin the council can give. Why? Why would I give you money? Help the astute Baron A. Wakes? You must deal with it yourself. You've got all that military, why not give it a try? I am vetoing B because I know sure as hell all the patricians will vote for that one. A is a guarantee. All I'm saying. Realistically, you'd all be stupid as hell to vote C here. Oh, bullshit. The taxes are nothing. None of you have been spending any of that money. I might as well use it. You cannot give me shit for taxing you when you have more than enough money. Why the fuck are you voting C? What? I'm just gonna say, you're all stupid as shit. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. If this fails, I'm going to laugh. Okay. Well, then enjoy your 300 pennies, your defiance that's already 0, and absolutely nothing else. Lucky. And yet we lose an 80% earlier. How does that make any sense? Alright, I stand proven wrong. Proven wrong I was. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Brüsseldorf. I believe this is Prestia, the Lady of Pestilence. Oh, that's a problem. Tell me more about this wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Prestia has an influence over plagues, diseases, insects, and other horrid things like that. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the march are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. I, Ori, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those laborers are no match. I'll be the most powerful noble the council has ever seen. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Wizards answer only to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such as the entire kingdoms can't stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Lady Patricia and Ori could use magic to interfere with votes, or you, for that matter. Then we shall assemble the council. Allow her to become apprentice. Requires she forfeits her noble title in order to become apprentice. Interesting. Forbid Ori from traveling to Brüsseldorf. You know what? You know what? Go ahead. You wanna be a wizard? What the hell could happen? That would make Grandies angry? You know, would it though? Well, of course the Grandies want to be angry, so the Grandies are gonna vote for A. Ori's gonna vote for A, and I don't know what everyone else would. Vote for C if you care to. Let's see what happens. Very interesting. You thought you could run my coffers dry. Why? Why do the barons and the grandees care to run my pockets dry? That makes the patricians win. The two of you who voted for B are absolutely deranged. I tell you what. Me losing money makes the patricians win. I don't understand what's... What? Oh wait, it gives me money? Oh shit, never mind, the other way around. I literally cannot read. No, I'm not reading. Ignore me, I'm sorry. Defiance is now mutinous, whatever. And what if Ninth Preserver she actually passes her apprenticeship? Might liven things up around here. I'll always have the kingdom's interests at heart, even as a wizard. I don't believe that. Farming is down, trade is up. Alright, your ambition. Wanted to be a peacekeeper. You've succeeded on that front. The kingdom is peaceful. That's right. Get fucked with the defiance. Well done, your majesty, but shut down your nobles scheming for good. We need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. But the Chancellor has other ideas. Stability and trade. I'll be recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards, but this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can, and of course, there can't be an open rebellion amongst the nobles. Guaranteed wins? This could still definitely go not in my favor. Oh boy! Would you look at this? Well, you see, I desperately need money. And the patricians want me to lose money, so have at that. However, grandees, you want a little bit of the patricians' cash? Enjoy. And barons, the barons don't have much money. Well, you've been very well off this whole time, and you've also been looking for my money. I have to obviously take your money to make it harder for you to win. Anyways, grandees, enjoy your sum of cash again, despite the amount of times you love to screw me over. But I have been screwing you over, after all, with all of the farming bullshit anyway, so I guess the least I could do is give you all a little bit of a cash back. A fossil unearthed. Ooh. New fortress is providing invaluable. We've even started adding a new parade ground, though there's a small problem. While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the thing, the beasts came from must be larger than the fortress itself. What? They're just bones, right? He lowers his voice. The builders are saying that it might be a flying reptile. No one dares to say the name these days. It's been 700 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom, and back then it was catastrophic. Holy shit, this is a problem. Holy shit, this is a problem. Look at the... Well, I said the patricians in general have been well off. And low defiance anyways. You see, Chad, realistically speaking, I'm going to take extra money if I can afford the defiance. It's all about the defiance, not the money. Let's see. Purported dragon bones have been found in the south. Should the building on the new fortress continue? Carry on the building. Who cares about some old fossils? Carefully excavate the bones. Don't mess with dragons. Abandon the fortress entirely. I'm fine with any of these, personally. Why don't I set some reverse voting and let chaos ensue? Chaos, shall we? All three of these options are really a whole lot of nothing, so I'm not too concerned. But I would like to see this fortress not cancelled, really. We could carefully excavate the bones. That would... well, increase... Trade is already maxed out. Why would you decrease your own military? There's 14 of you in here and only 6 of you voted? Interesting. Also interesting that you decide to increase your defiance, which you know I'm not going to let go up, but also decrease your military. Oh wait, voting tied at 2. Oh wait, what? Am I not able to count? Am I stupid as shit? Oh wait, yeah, because it's the one you least want. I'm sorry. I forgot that I forgot I selected the reverse one. Trade increase doesn't really matter, unless it increases all trades. Who cares about old fossils? We'll be fine, eh? It causes sleepless nights? Oh, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Trade is my win, but that wouldn't increase the Baron's trade. Also, I needed more stability anyways. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. Ooh, I like that. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Why didn't I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you. Soon our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tossed aside her cloak, revealing a lute and the colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we will have a spy network like the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the god of Tavalin look like rank amateurs. They will learn to fear me. They should put a stop to their foolish schemes. Can they give us a song? They should put a stop to their foolish schemes. And it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between two fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Grandi Bascanda's manor, disguised as a Caroler, armed with a lute and a book of hymns. I cannot speak. Randy screwed up the game. What, with getting all the trade high? Maybe. Why are they in a field? Ugh. But why are they in a field? Open it, of course. Wait to hear the success of your fledgling spy. 90% success chance. Studies the scroll for a moment, and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame, and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed into Grandy's, Bascanada's court with open arms, and is already, flattering with her fawning songs. Let's hope the other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now we must hope they can maintain their cover. Maybe? Just maybe. Just maybe. Holy shit! Holy shit, I won the 60%! Holy shit! Knowing my luck tonight, I should have lost that! Okay, we even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generally attractive bards. The blackmail writes itself. This has gone better than I expected. You did enjoy the services of an excellent spy master. Good job, spy master! I'm very proud of you! Treasury schemes are such pains. The patricians are a pain in the ass, it sounds like, in general. Because I will never let my money go down. I always go against whatever the patricians want. A damn shame playing as them. I guess maybe I shouldn't have selected them. Can't get complacent. We must see if the other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. See if you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. So your esteemed highness, I was thinking the taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? Oh, we can call a vote, no problem. As the nobles walk up to the ballot box, your spy master swoops in and takes them aside. She whispers in their ear. One by one, you watch their expressions turn to horror. By the ninth heaven, you know that? Only my mother knows about that! And it can say that way. Just vote the way we tell you to vote. I destroyed the evidence. You can't prove anything. You'd be surprised what I can prove. I know exactly where to dig. But if you know the way, if you vote the way I tell you, maybe I'll misplace my shovel. Hey, care for some lemonade? Leave me alone. I'll do whatever you say. Why are they so scared of lemons? Sure enough, when the votes come back, it's unanimous. All the nobles, for perhaps the first time, have voted exactly how you wanted them to. I could get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Your husband meets you back at your chambers. Your heir and Nano, too, in their arms. Huzzah! You really show them who is a monarch. We should start teaching little Nano the Second how to follow in my footsteps. Good idea. After this, I've got a feeling they'll be wearing a crown one day. That night you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. No matter how their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention offhandedly that you know what they did last winter, or that you know where they slept at night. Yes! God, winning this game is so hard sometimes, but I'm glad I finally pulled it off. I'm happy about that. In haste to complete their scheme, the barons mishandled the gunpowder. It blew up in their faces, literally. All that was found of Baron A. Wakes was a pair of boots with feet still inside. That's funny. The attempt to woo Arthel to the southern cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, flew up into the clouds, leaving Grande Oreo without help. The patricians attempted to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Lord Patrician Orion ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Monarch Nano ruled from the shadows, getting their way in the council was with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Monarch Nano died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Hey, look, the peasants considered it a golden age. I did this for the people. Alright, you can hate me as much as you want. A tyrant, whatever the hell you want to call me. A blackmailer, a disgusting monarch. But in the end, when you look at it, the peasants loved this. Monarch Nano the Mastermind. I love that title. Which is interesting, because I'm stupid as shit most of the time, as you could tell by me not being able to read multiple times. But, Mastermind, I like that. Wealthiest noble, Oreo. Poorest noble, Ozzy. Jeez. Kingdom stats. These are pretty nice. I like these. Would you look at that? Ow! Stop hitting me. The one constantly saying we should be at each other's throats? Well, exactly! You see... Of course I would put you all at each other's throats, because that benefits me. It does also benefit all of you, usually. I've never at least seen a game myself where two teams working together has ended in the success of one of them, but that's just what I've observed. Who knows? Maybe it can happen, but of course I'm going to say, you know, of course I'm going to say it's a bad idea, but in all honesty, I haven't seen it work out before. I haven't. I genuinely haven't. Well, maybe next time we could continue game with the, Nano the Second. What's this one? Wait, load game? Oh, that's the one I messed up. Dumbass Dynasty, goodbye. Maybe we'll continue Monarch Nano the Second at some point, but... Go back. Did forget about the peasants. This is for the peasants about the Baron village you caused to die horribly because you couldn't bother to read. We don't worry about my inability to read, okay? My inability to read is far beyond the comprehension of anybody in this chat, okay? You have to understand. I'm stupid as shit. I get a pass, okay? I get a pass for being stupid. When I'm stupid, pass. That's fine, okay? Anyways. What time is it? Oh shit, that took exactly like 2 hours for each of those. That's like perfect timing. I really want to stream this a lot more often sometime soon. There's even some more Twitch drops coming up for this game sometime soon, so we're definitely going to have to stream it soon. I think this was very enjoyable. Alright, before everybody goes, hold off for just a moment. Let me switch over here though, and click this button and this button. And I'm going to close the game because that is a little loud in my ears. Anyways, thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you to all the new viewers. A lot of new people showing up tonight. I really do appreciate it. Also, the raid from Arisu, the tier 1 from Ren, the prime sub from Terra, all of those. Let me just roll the credits there. It's been good fun. You know, we're all at each other's throats, but in the end, it was a fun stream, and that's all that really matters. No ill will intended towards anyone. I want to make that clear. This was all for fun and entertainment, and I think it was fun and entertainment, and I hope you agree. Now, I'm going to send you guys off on a raid to one of my, I have a few friends who are currently live right now, but if you want to know when the hell I'm going to be streaming King of the Castle next, go ahead and join the Discord server. Click that link right over there. Let me click that, there we go. Click the link right over there in the chat or below so you can get a ping whenever the hell we do this next. I don't ping everybody for all the streams, but I'll make an exception for King of the Castle. You'll probably get 2 pings for that, because this was fun and I really want to do this more often. You'll also get pings for other special streams like Beat Saber streams with song requests or community game nights. We did a community game night in the Discord server, like in call of this before. So if you guys are interested in playing this in the party mode instead of the chat integration, we might do it again, exclusively in the Discord. So you should go ahead and join, because we don't stream those ones. Anyways, that about does it for all the streams this week. I will see you back on Monday for some more... The credits are rolling again. I will see you back here on Monday for some more VR chat. Probably Pikmin on Tuesday. I don't know what we're doing Thursday. And if you want to see the schedule, again, join the Discord server. That's where the schedules are. Anyways, have an amazing, fantastic rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be, whatever time zone you may reside in. And I sincerely hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. I'm going to send you all off to my friend Frosted Fricks. They are streaming some Starfield. Apparently it's really good. I haven't played it yet, but go show them some love. Maybe I'll play Starfield. I don't know. Holy shit. I clicked on their Starfield stream and I got an ad for Starfield. Good job, Twitch. Good job. That's actually incredible timing. Anyways, again, have an amazing, fantastic rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night. And I will see you back here on Monday, or whenever the hell you decide to stop by for another stream, for a community game night in the Discord, for more King of the Castle, who knows? But I enjoyed everyone's company. You better stop by next time, okay? I enjoyed all you guys. You were fun. You were fun chat tonight, I will say. Good night.